Yeah, it's the Appleton Radio Show. Ryan Augustus, JTB, back with another week.
Here we are, man. Appleton Radio celebrating and playing the best in Maine hip-hop since 2002. You know how we do it.
Yeah, exactly. Putting it down for years. Very glad to be here with you guys again. Got a lot of good music for you. New exclusive Trails joint.
Woo!
Also got, some new Click North. Big shout-outs to Dynamo and Micodin, who are going to be coming through. We're going to talk with them a little bit about the Let the Sleeper Sleep album. They're doing the release party tonight at the open mic.
Yeah, it's even fair to say we're going to talk to them a lot about it.
Yeah.
Big things. And just want to shout out Kyle Bryant real quick on that flyer again, man. That shit is crazy.
Bonkers,
Don't sleep. I mean, but you know what? If you want to sleep, we're going to go ahead and let you.
Yep, because we have no other option but to let the sleepers sleep. And glad y'all are tuning in. Spread the word. Tell a friend to tell a friend that we're going to be doing it for the next 2 hours, bringing you guys beats and rhymes, classic 207 material, new age 207 material.
Yo, we even got a brand new Ryan Augustus track tonight. We're gonna wait a little while. We're gonna sneak that in.
Okay.
You don't even have a fan page. I'm trying to tag you in the shit. And I got nothing. We gotta work on that.
Things will happen. I'm real glad to be getting a lot of new material together, and glad to bring a new single to Appleton this week. Hope y'all enjoy it, but we're gonna go out and beyond having Micodin and Dynamo-P and Free Steak Dinner putting it down, we're gonna have Grant Street Orchestra in the house at the Big Easy tonight, as they do the first Wednesday of every month. They're gonna do the open mic portion, and they're also doing a half-hour set tonight, which they don't usually do every month. So we're glad to have them coming together and doing this. Their CD's coming out, I think, next month. So
yeah, absolutely, and I want to say too that we're gonna have Grant Street Orchestra on the show. I think their CD comes out on Friday, October 14th.
Okay.
So they're gonna be on the program on the 12th of October.
Nice.
And hopefully I'm not effing that up, but I will. We'll correct that in the next weeks to come.
Definitely. Got a lot of great people coming to the show too. Big shout outs to Essence, who will be with us next week. We also will have Josiah Scribes the following week. He's coming through with new material for his set at the open mic. So much is going on, people. So much. So stay tuned to AppletonRadio.com. We're going to kick it off with a little Grant Street Orchestra as time goes by. Big shout out, IQ.
Those out there wondering who's that goofy dude they're standing in. It's the Urban Yeti, spitting rhymes like confetti on a New Year's Eve celebration. That's right, Mint's got the spotlight. I'm about to get wired up on this here mic. Unveil the sheet, unleash the beat, and you know its barks as bad as its bite. Like a hi-hat, snare, drum kick to the crotch. Time to get fit, so set your watch. And while you consume the goods, I'll hit the woods. Cook up some summer squash with my main man Sasquatch. My mountain crew, they're a strange brew. The menacing few, we live off venison stew. Rough like rawhide, tried and true. We got hip to the hop like a slew of kangaroos. As time goes by, we walk a thin line. As time goes by, we chill on cloud nine. As time goes by, we grow and refine. As time goes by, we burn the grapevine. As time goes by, we walk a thin line. As time goes by, we chill on cloud nine. As time goes by, we grow and refine. As time goes by, we burn the grapevine. Tones baking up audio buns. He's fleeing the scene, ain't leaving no crumbs. He drizzling with the snow, glows with the flow, and he's on the go with his digital thumbs. When time comes, life gets dull. I try and stay warm and keep my belly full. I dwell in the caveman beats and sound waves. When the snow starts to fall, I get abominable. IQ and Mint got the curse to create. We wrestle this beast and then we set it straight. We chug tea and coffee till we start to shake, and then we break the water and dry the lake. All work and no play makes Mint a dull boy. I got this mic set to destroy. You're hot on my trail, think you caught my tail, but in fact, You got jacked by the decoys. Time goes by, we walk a thin line. As time goes by, we chill on cloud nine. As time goes by, we grow and refine. As time goes by, we burn the grapevine. As time goes by, we walk a thin line. As time goes by, we chill on cloud nine. As time goes by, we grow and refine. As time goes by, we burn the grapevine.
Appleton.
As time goes by.
Appleton Radio, Grand Street Orchestra. As time goes by, we're gonna keep it moving. More New England collaborations. This is Sweaty Mick from Northern Ruckus featuring Paul Dukes and the Mighty Mike D from the Educated Advocates. Get it going. Appleton Radio in your ear hole. Bump that, bump that.
Appleton, Appleton,
Yeah. This track ain't dark, just informative. Cats say they cold, I know how warm it is. Born to live in this harsh condition. Pollute myself like I hoop these admissions. Lost writtens, missing the decade. Too close for comfort, you can call me checkmate. Stress takes a number on your health, and you can only play the hand that you're dealt. I live by myself, wear a collared shirt, disguise the red eyes, it's time for work. Do dirt, but it's in the proper manner. Smash the lens, so I'm not on the camera. Bandana, a man with the vision. Split personality, split decisions. Seen a lot, been through the roughest times. My voice on tracks to discuss this. To discuss this.
Paul Dukes, Sweaty Mick and Mike B. Life is a blank canvas and you are the artist. When broad versus still the winner is usually the smartest. If patience is the key, then what does it unlock? In the race against time, I often wish to break the clock. Clock symbolizes rules, timing is learning of lessons. If everything repeats, rapping should be at its essence. I'm here now, you could quit hitting the refresh button. Look for meaning in life, when much ado about nothing. Ironic how I talk about a meaningless life. Yet a life without meaning is a life seeking advice. I search for answers, and the questions coming daily. If the world is my stage, watch me move like Alvin Ailey. Pause, it doesn't matter what the color of your skin is. You can be the greatest if you follow what your aim is. Sweaty Mick and Paul Dukes are daily entertainers. Mike D, spit your flow and shut down all of these haters.
Hey yo, check this, I chill sit checking the checklist. Success in the field, y'all still scribbling X's. A little reckless, so I test my chances. Chest damage from smoke and no check advances. Dope but still broke, cat still in my quotes that I wrote as a young water filling with hope. Feeling the pulse of this rap back on the attack. Checkmate, chess king stats cats on the chat about this and that. Beat machines and methods, I'm trying to double my chips like a king in checkers. Come on a step, skill set to protect because I'm nice at the right, still ill with the left. To the death, I rap heaviest. Mike Pawn, Sweaty Mick, gain leverage, sharp as the tip of machetes is. Pop a sedative, I'm going it raw. Mike flowing hard till you punch a hole in the wall. Star these move fakers. The 5 o'clock newsmaker, joints fat, we using 2 papers. The 5 o'clock newsmaker, joints fat, we using 2 papers.
Appleton.
Normally I would continue to give you Appletons, but it looks like we're going to get into some new fresh shit, which we're going to talk about. But this is like the dynamic duo, the powerhouse of ladies. Let's get it in. Esses, Christina, Alyssa. Let's go.
Exasperated
Collaborated hard, trying to saturate my scars. And I'm sick of all these rappers with exaggerated bars, where these gimmicks getting shine at a faster rate than stars. And I'm trying to feel the beat with a lacerated heart. Cause, well, the meaning of it's clear to me. Reality is blurred, but I'm dreaming of it clearly. These labels wanna rape you and these artists wanna steer from me. Cause everything I say to you's been educated fearlessly. I'm weary of this business and cautious to pursue it, but lyrically I'm in this cause I'm nauseous when they do it. When I know I'm straight fire and I'm better than your man. Since you taught this finger painting a Picasso on the canvas, you rec execs get less respect for lowering the standards. Pressing on my neck, feel this oppression like a hammer, pounding on my head, and I swear that you won't go away. Thought the sound was dead, but now it's flowing like a solar ray. Tell you why I'm better, cause they flow is just so overpaid. A leader ain't a genius and they need us to control the game. The road is paved, I know the way, but women ain't promoted here. Let's we shaking asses, making masses think we're only here to serve as viewing pleasure. Feel the pressure from patrolling peers. Not our appearance, but our lyrics that you've grown to fear. But hold your ears, dear, listen real close now. It's Lady E, A. Marie, and K. So now.
Stand tall, keep my head held high, stay strong, don't ever let them see me cry. Through the game I never be fair, I'll be damned if I don't play it, so keep pushing me, but I will never say die.
Travel the beat with composure and presence and soul and essence, and a goal that's a lesson for the road to acceptance. Whether for themselves or predicaments they're in, listen close to the message, but still won't accept us in the current to the mainstream. Until they know for sure the blood that's in our veins green, so they know that we'll supply whatever they demand. A profit, body to the soul, but mind is never taken. Damn. But we shaking hands, swallowing our pride, trying to make the friends to benefit us. Following the line that was drawn, but it's time to cross it. They want to sign across it, but I read between it. See the meaning when they hide it. Cautious of the hierarchy. Yo, we trying to be the final piece to fit into the puzzle they designing, so they finally see the picture they've been waiting on. Yes, but it ain't what they expect. We're the missing piece that changes all the rest when it's fit into the puzzle. The addition that switches what they had figured the bigger picture would be when they finished it, but it isn't. Instead of changing to be marketable, listen, we can change what's seen as marketable. Vision of the artificial into what's art and what's official. There's a difference, but it's hard to see the issue when they're caught up in the gender. So focused on anatomy, they're missing what's supposed to matter. Solely what the rapper speaks. Right?
Stand tall, keep my head high, stay strong, don't ever let them see me cry. Through the game I never be fair, I'll be damned if I don't play it. Keep pushing me, but I will never say die. No, I will never say die. Stand tall, keep my head held high, stay strong, don't ever let them see me cry. Through the game I never be fair, I'll be damned if I don't play it, so keep pushing me, but I will never say die. Stand tall, keep my head held high, stay strong, don't ever let them see me cry. Through the game I never be fair, I'll be damned if I don't play it, so keep pushing me, but I will never say die. No, I will never say die.
Christina Contagion putting it down with Lady Essence and Alyssa Marie, repping Boston. Real excited. Lady Essence is rocking next week for the open mic night. I'm happy to be doing a set and helping out Hype a little bit. And she's got the album out that's killing right now, but it's good to see that she's reaching out and branching with other artists outside of Maine.
Right, and it's just a good reminder, K-Soul is still just crushing it. If you're not familiar with Alyssa Marie, which I wasn't until very recently, then that's impressive as well. And then her and Lady E along with K-Soul on the hook is
just a great track. And actually, there's been rumors of a rap night that may go down in November, where it's going to be an all-ladies rap night, and it's going to be Lady E, Alyssa Marie, and Christina, who we all just heard on that track.
That's beautiful.
Keep your eyes open, keep your ear to the streets. Appleton Radio is going to keep bringing you that flavor 24/7. You can log on, hear past shows. past interviews.
Just the whole deal. And there's I just want to give a shout out real quick to my man Flopez, you know what I mean?
Putting it down.
I'm getting him in. Like, I feel like Flopez, I end up skipping your tracks, not skipping them, but they just don't get played enough. So I'm getting you right up front with your man Jay Karen, Waterville Gentleman on the Appleton Radio program. You know how we're doing it. Let's keep it going with 207 Hip Hop. Dynamo-P, Micodin are en route. They'll be here soon.
Yo, what's good? This is Jay Karen of Educated Advocates, and you're checking out Appleton Radio.
I'm right here, Flopez. You ready to do this? Let's go, Celtics!
Jay Karen, where you at?
I'm right here, Flopez. You ready to do this?
Shit, you know it.
Alright then, let's get focused.
The water-billing gentleman. Smooth, young, and molded with an established veteran. Making that feel good, the rest is just irrelevant. Because our music has to pay the rent. That's passion if you ask me. I'll display my love gladly every day of the week. Because we see further than that. Scope the whole map while keeping our individuality intact.
Keep it intact, display skill sharp and exact. It's 2 J's that reside from the top of the map in Main State, where we rhyme great and chop up trees. And the mission is to eliminate these punk MCs. At times I ride that thin line of confidence and cocky. Ladies and gentlemen, stay attentive and watch thee. Others be claiming they better but stay sloppy. Me keep it moving, that's nothing. See, none of them can stop me. The top rank performing, late nights or morning. I seen you rock a show, you had the whole crowd yawning. Borderline sleeping, trying to be out. Cause peeps don't wanna hear that bullshit up out of your mouth. So if you ain't got the reach, then don't bother to swing. And you can never match this wizardry or flavor I bring. Not to be taken so lightly when I'm up in the ring. Yo, fuck swag, son, I'm sly, it's a whole new thing.
The water-billing gentleman. Smooth, young, and molded with an established veteran. Making that feel good, the rest is just irrelevant. Because our music has to pay the rent. That's passion if you ask me. I'll display my love gladly every day of the week. Because we see further than that. Scope the whole map while keeping our individuality intact. Y'all hear where I'm coming from? Water Street, dirty village, help mold a kid into a beat murderer and pillager. Because I'm willing to take risky steps to get further. You have to blast through tracks and wax regardless. Just spark it and harm shit. Verbally, physically, mentally, wrecking the record mercilessly, using my words as weaponry. Study in the classroom, ready for anything that happens to be testing me. Cause I know necessity definitely brings out the best in me. Especially on a smoothed out Pevron beat. You know the steez just getting my feet wet, then I'll be moving on to the LP produced by Jay Karen and Mike B. Trying to go worldwide like Nike and be as soulful as the eye bleed. Staring at the sky, knowing I'm getting my slice of the pie. Just jogging now, wait till I hit my full stride, and then I glide. I'll enjoy the ride, cause I'm young, focused, and bright. Sharp as a knife, and I'm pointing as a bullseye whenever I write. Yeah, Flopez, getting my feet wet. Big ups to Jay Karen, Mike B, everybody that made this possible. Yeah, my Shadoshis with that. Yeah, gotta love it. Flopez. Yeah. Finito. Now rewind the whole thing and play it back from track 1, homie. Do it. You better. Should do it. Do it. Better, motherfucker. Do it. Appleton. Rewind it. And play it from track 1 to 14 again, motherfucker. Get my feet wet.
Someone falling first, we're all waiting in shallow waters and the drawbridge works. Cut the slack and paddle forwards, constant urge, disturbed enough to polish dirt. Dropping herbs and politics all over this collared shirt. Sober and not a word of it, turbulent burning spliffs. Doctrine of short-term memory and cursive with a stick. The impossible fossil fools the gospel of inquiry. Spit it free, fix the seed which leads into this bigotry. Visions of our history, drinks of inefficiency. Diluted for dexterity over parodies of misery. And apparently potential will catch up. Then what? You better tell them that it never meant much. Best of luck, cause me, I give myself until 30. 7 more years of checking ears and get up early. I'm trying to debunk the theories of each other. I need weeks to feel like not everybody needs structure. And me, I prefer random doors and tunnel vision. At war with summer sit-ins, anti-form and dumb opinion. One religion, we all tumble on some mission. Save yourself, too late to help the current condition. Like I'm holy again in this opium den. Got my homies activism and the police on Zen. Like I'm holy again in this opium den. Got my homies activism and the police on Zen. And I scribble these sentiments as echoes caught in limbo. Sick of the perpetual overflow of info. Totem poles and windows, outside looking in. I doubt what could have been, so I wrote this book of hymns. This hole we put him in is completely what he needed. Go to sleep, kid, you can read it amongst the beatniks. And the thoughts fly like balloons of nitrous oxide. Not offered for the sky, though you feel you ought to try. So suck it down, you can't bottle up this oxygen. Dominant mammals left orphan in the fall of spring, and it's on again, cause I'm growing some thick skin. Midnight oil shower, burning the wick thin. And I figure that I've gotta finish this big thing. Thou hast risen from predicaments, wearing a sick grin. And where is all that ignorance determined to fit in? Wanted to start a pilgrimage, no heart to begin. Just spark the 6 string, this is art at wit's end. I harvest big pens in a garden of quick ends. With whatever means, seem to sew the seams up. I believe only having a dream sucks. Like I'm holy again in this opium den. Got my homies activism and the police on Zen. Like I'm holy again in this opium den. Got my homies activism and the police on Zen. Like I'm holy again, it's like I'm holy again. Got my homies activism and the police on Zen. Like I'm holy again in this opium den. Homies activism and the police on Zen.
Elephant stomp, soul carver, inanimate object that's been taken out of context. Connection, dexterity, substance, soul piper. Victim of my own procrastinations, way past the point of accusations. Young punk pussy screaming who's better than who now. Gets no love from the funky vandalist veteran knew how. Grow habit in the attic, that rhyme style is tragic and I've just about had it with your out of order concepts. What the hell ever happened to some common sense? Cage the rage, it's a new day and age, another way to waste a page. Some say it's just a phase, but to us it's livelihood. We're rhyming good while you're stuck in pattern pole position with swollen wisdom and only your left hand to piss in. You keep on fishing in your bottomless wishing well. I disintel with lobster claw, Hawkeye tactics. Flip the mattress cause the bloodstains were bleach proof. Reach through clouds of gray to shake hands with the Holy One. Nobody's home, I'm whispering poems to set myself back down on earth again. My turf is thin and I owe myself an earache. The tears break my concentration. Complex nation, generation vex, listening to the text. What's next?
Holy again, like I'm holy again. It's like
What's
I'm
next?
holy again in this opium den. Got missile dropping pink pills only on 10s. Like I'm holy again in this opium den. Got this lonely pacifism in a notebook, all gems. Like I'm holy again in this opium den. Got my homies activism and the police on Zen.
Yeah. Appleton Radio, Holy Again, Dirt Coalition, actually altruistic. I mean,
bang.
Pretty much solo track from back in the day. Not
Yeah, but
pretty
it
much.
came
Missile
out on the Dirt Co. Yeah, Missile came in.
Somebody
Crazy.
rustled up. Somebody was rustling up and asking some questions about these tracks online the other day. So I was listening, and that's shout out to all who's still doing it, and
Definitely.
and hopefully we're gonna have him up here real soon is the thing. But actually, you know what? I got a brand new fresh Micodin and Dynamo-P Let the Sleepers Sleep CD in my hand because the guys are officially in the building. But we're gonna continue to bring you some new main hip hop first, and then we're gonna get into it with them. So
just so you know, cover art is Redunk, JKE. Jones kills everything. If you guys don't know, you are still sleeping. We're stealing your pillows here at the Appleton Radio Show, and we're gonna keep it moving. Big shout out to Sandbag who puts on the open mic every week. You guys can come down and see Micodin and Dynamo-P wrecking tonight. Free steak dinner, GSO, all that loveliness. But we're gonna go ahead and keep it moving. A little bit of Sandbag for you. Grimace, what up, Jay Karen? Purple
Yo, this
Panthers
is Cyrus
kid.
from the Mighty Sandbag Crew. You are listening to Appleton Radio. Listen to it. Tell your friends.
A fair sample is a tune called Smiles.
Stroking my ego even though my flow's soft. Getting daps even after the fact. I fell off. Who dat with the 6-point spread? Like in the odds, watch that horror on the Jersey Shore. Catch a right cross every time I find cash to burn from tax returns or catch a 5th Street bluff. Playing Omaha stud. Get a connect I respect who fronts and rolls blunts. High school crush just reach out to touch. I went for the handshake, she went for the hug. Daddy issues and she needs a voice, a reason to believe in. Message deleted. Walk up love chain, rain, flash floods, soft pack, 2 for 1 on the rack, exact funds. Martin Luther King even learned to grit them teeth when they sick the dogs on them, hose them down in the streets, outreach with e-speech, break bread and turn the cheek, 0 difficulty smiling when lying comes easily.
Ma Dukes told me, smile, son, you'll look better. I said whatever, pulled the hood up on my leather sweater. I'm out, head down, staring at the feet, walking city streets. Headphones, blaring beats, they seem to be the only constant in this process of extracting purpose from the circus of nonsense. I'm all set, settling, pessimistic depression with medicine. Brighter days are beckoning, you gotta just let them in.
It's hard to understand the madness of a band of misfits, but the same cats I used to miss class and skip with are the same cats that I blazed tracks and made this disc with. And even when our goals are distant, we stay persistent and try to carve out our existence amidst the sinister critics who are against us, and implement our tactics with precision to bring this vision into fruition. I'll cash in this grimace by reminiscing. So smile if you're glad you're living, and for your bad decisions,
for the friends you haven't met and the ones you're missing,
for those negative test results you've just been given.
There's a reason there, sometimes it's just hidden.
Smack that look off your face, I stay wildin'. From Peter Staten Island, masked up, never smiling. Witty, unpredictable, raw, chalked up foreign cars, world tours and grimy video shoots. A G on hot pursuit to head bopping loops. Eat lobster soup, you call it bisque. What's thicker than this? We crisp mix vodka with brisk. Swing harder than Carlton Fisk. Obnoxious spit from the compact disc. Sound like Jada Kiss, mostly flavorless. So savor this slang talk, surgical glove. Detergent and sludge for murder with love. Snubs in the grass with his blood. Fake drugs selling flake. Fake talk to Jake couldn't handle the weight. Dismantle his fate. The rep is at stake. Dusty Bake, investigate what my pen demonstrates. From the Cuban Niagara, I tear down walls. I make the weak disperse. I hit them like the John Blaze verse. Criminology, street poet in a bubble. Goose and Tommy Hill sipping my wet on Sugar Hill. Booger chill. Young and trusty gun is getting itchy. And kids these days are quick to blame and ditch me. Real sure on who you speaking with is leaking. I stay freaking this like silk top, bill and milk. Feel no guilt these days, it's how we're built. Underneath my hoodie, new era, light tilt. The mic's killed, it's how we're built. Underneath my hoodie, new era, light tilt. The mic's killed, ice grill. The mic's killed, ice grill. Mobility, knowledge guard, dart throwing lard, skew it on the bar, murder mob, shell shock, Shallon's finest rhyme chemist, New York fly flemings, dope understood, Lex Diamonds, Corey Woods. Mobility, knowledge guard, dart throwing lard, skew it on the bar, murder mob, shell shock, Shallon's finest rhyme chemist, New York fly flemings, dope understood, Lex Diamonds, Corey Woods, Corey Woods, Corey Woods.
Appleton.
Feel no guilt these days, it's how we're built. Corey Woods. Feel no guilt these days, it's how we're built. Corey Woods. Feel no guilt these days, it's how we're built. Corey Woods. Appleton. These days, it's how we're built. Corey Woods. Feel no guilt these days.
Appleton.
In 02, framing clouds came through on some heavyweight music, kids that know what to do. I put them on their backs in the bar with the bottle. They yelling slow down and I ain't even touch the throttle. Clouds get them with a beat, bring a sick one. I dig a little daughter, I think I need to get one. Mommy's don't want me, guess the role's been reversed. Quit looking through the bars and started searching at the church. It got messy right around 05. I picked my life up and taught myself how to drive. Don't download art or self-floss on a website, do writtens all day. I always keep my set tight. See, I put soul in the lyric. I slow down the flow so the posers can hear. We used to wanna be rich, now we're going for the comfortable. I can't promote myself, I guess it's really up to you. Put the boards up, tie the score up, start the tour up. Love the floor up, made the mark now. We
hip-hop. We're in the slip slop. Kids get pissed off. From the floor up. Help me out, we believe in word of mouth. Set a fire on the stage and burn it down like the South. I wanna rise up cause I'm hungry and I'm famished. An interstate rapper making money off a campus. Yeah, I came to kill with the cleverness. I keep the act original and never sound repetitive. And yeah, Clouds went and switched production tactics. They found the magic button so it sounds so fantastic. I still piss and I moan. I wish and I hope to get my shit on the road. I spit then I wrote and put my fist through the hole. Brought a brand new list when I diss on a clone. Used to ball out and care about the consequence for drama to my life, but now I'd rather be anonymous. Oh my god, it's like we grew up, got responsible, but still came in and shoot to think that mission is impossible. Put the boards up, time to score up, start the tour up. From the floor up. Made the mark now, with the dark cloud, play the floor proud. From the floor up. Get my name on another main song until the day I'm gone. From the floor up. This is hip-hop, we're in the slip slop. Kids get pissed off. From the floor up. Do you see it's like a dream we've created? I'll never take a knee unless I seem inebriated. Never kill MCs unless I feel intimidated. Don't mess with gold and touch around, your team will be deflated. I roar up in a rusty Ford truck, battle any whack MC that says Portland sucks. The hometown hero, don't care if you want to. Hey, fame in my clouds, goddamn what a combo. Barstool was good from the full beat bigger. The beats are more complete and my lyrics got sicker. Northbound, yeah, I bought it with the solitude. Author in the dark, but I always saw to all of you. You get what you asked for, my dreams got granted. Miracle on forest, have my seed got planted. I hope I raise a kid as good as I spit. At 33 years, I think it's time to make the shift.
Yeah. AppletonRadio.com. Listen.appletonradio.com is the link. And you're checking us out right now. That was A-Frame and Mike Clouds.
From the floor up.
Right before that, you heard Micodin Dynamo-P, Corey Woods.
Big things.
They're in the building. We're going to get into it with them shortly. But now it's time for that super exclusive section of the show where we have two brand new tracks that we haven't even heard, basically. These are so fresh off the presses.
Definitely. And the big thing is that it seems that Trails continuously keeps hitting us with exclusive tracks and releases that have not come out yet. So big shout outs to Trails, Fat Giraffe, Sin Shanes.
Doing it huge.
Exactly.
EP
and
coming shortly is what I've been told.
Yeah.
EP
Heard a lot of news. Heard a lot of news around that. But this joint here has Ill by Instinct on it. Another joint that they've put out. They had the Trails by Instinct joint that they released. That was really dope. We've been playing that a lot. And what's the name of this joint, JT?
Yo, this is Rasputin's Castration.
Bang. Appleton Radio doing it big with Trails.
Trails. Appleton Radio live. Sin Shames.
And at that time, Rasputin opened his eyes that Prince Felix described as green viper eyes.
To cover the noise that could ensue, a record album was put on upstairs by the co-conspirators.
When flows roll with instinct, trails by instinct. Meanwhile, your only job is to sound convincing. But you only fool a few, the foot don't fit the shoe. Be careful how you choose, to start might finish you.
A thick black beard, which people said was covered in nasty.
He parted his hair in the middle and combed it kind of over his forehead, because apparently he had a bun.
They're too busy deciding the price to end your life with. To ever find a way that suffices to make it right with. Name your price if you stay in silence. Loose lips are foolish, you may pay the price for it. I'm walking a thin line this time. I can't dodge a fire anymore. I'll have to ride this ride till the tires come off. I'm tired to cross. Rival my cause, hellfire the cost. Accosted by the cops every time I get stopped. Sinners boast, toast to the innermost. The great mind started a plan. Hit the grapevine, started a strand. Age wine, page sign, consciousness expand. Plateau cash flow and solemnly stand. And elitist meets facetious metropolitan man. Selling souls to get them to swallow the scam. We grip the closet to rip you off and line the pocket in grands. While the workers say the vertebrae is curved to reject. The fist they used to keep the roofer employed are riddled with rheumatoid. The ruined voice of the humanoid. Few enjoy the situation and manipulate their environment for their own personal gratification. My voice, my vocation. Poised in my location till they hoist my accolades and I'm praised as elder statesman.
Poisoned, stabbed, beaten, and shot. he still broke his bonds and smashed his way through thick ice.
Who knows if this'll work, but it's all we'll ever have. It's all I've ever had, and it's been how I live my life, right? Boulevard nights with a broken windpipe, choking on the cold, going down the road under lights, under wraps, under pressure, desperate measures hold fast. The scars last from the monster master road rash. I came up in a time that's so far away from now. I feel like an alien when I run out of air again. Stick around and watch it fail again. New styles get stale, and then it's time to hit the road like a hobo on the rails again. Used to paint cars till they ran me off the block. Ducking into dog-houses, hiding from the cops. Never stopped with a graffiti, but a far better writer. Eventually put the Krylon down for the lighter. Started bugging out in rooms like I'm in a cartoon. Bouncing off the walls, facing inevitable doom. Cause my disorder is fear of things I can't control. It's an inside joke, you call me Donnie Darko. Start slow, I bring baggage that we all know. But heavy cargo will make your car go slow. Flows roll with instinct, trails by instinct. Meanwhile, your only job is to sound convincing. But you only fool a few, the foot don't fit the shoe. Be careful how you choose, the start might finish you.
Yo, brand new Ryan Augustus. Brand new Ryan Augustus coming up right now on the Appleton Radio Show.
Burned by the revolutionaries as a symbol of the complete annihilation.
Yeah. Thank you for checking out Beats and Rhymes. You know what I mean? My name is Ryan Augustus, aka The Ghost, aka the Hot Mic Handler. You know what I mean? Been putting it down for years. We all started somewhere, you know what I mean? So let's get into it a little bit. Came up as a young knucklehead, Cool J rocking bells, underage battle stage skills blazed at the well, raising hell like one, had a story to tell, couldn't curse in my verse, shit, I had to rebel. Peep beats in the winter, dwelling out on Free Street, cold chilling till they're grilling, telling me to beat feet. 17 couldn't get in where I fit in, real sweet. Tried to work a wireless on the curve from JT, but no, wasn't much else popping in Maine for young heads, so I brought it to the culture exchange. Showed them hip hop was more than guns, profit and fame. So we had all ages bookings and I stood at the reins, wouldn't you know? Gave Spose's first Portland show and let the kids see how hard Portland goes. Ayo, attendance tremendous, event went great. People got down to the sounds of the Pine Tree State, the next slate. It was just all about coming together and creating and building this scene up. So many people had done the groundwork. We all came in hungry, you know? Willing to put our own pieces together. Help build it to what we got today. Chisel in hand, had plans for the scene to expand, cause raw hip-hop was back into heavy demand. So I scanned the whole city for pioneers on the pavers of roads I now travel thanks to their hard labor. WMPG, C London and Double B, Live Poets 45, below it the whole team. JD, Dre Scene, Mayonnaise, Nicotine, Mindbreaker, Boondock, Shadezilla, MP, Zooks the Dirty Bird, Stone Coast and the Station, the State, the Skinny Liquid Blue on occasion, or the Asylum with DJ John. But nowadays we're at the easy and we're getting it on. So I'm just giving props where I know that props do, cause the scene is what it is because of all of you. Y'all played your part and y'all made your mark. How could I go further if I didn't know where to start? It's like that. Much respect to those that carried the torch around here for years, paved the way for us to do what we do. 207 Maine representative Ryan Augustus, been around here for years, plan to be here for many more. Let's go. It's Beats and Rhymes. That's all you need, Beats and Rhymes. Yeah. EA all day, P Gang, Appleton. Here we go.
Appleton.
Appleton.
This is Dre Senior representing Appleton Radio. Check it out. changed.
From the day I stepped in on your beef, you rode with me. Told me that you owed me. Your mans ain't show. Now I'm the only nigga that you planning to know. Gave that with a fist. Our hands was cold. Then we joined like twins at the hips. Took trips every night. Smoke some shit and drink fifths. We even hit the same chick. How many times she thought I thought she was yours and thought you thought she was mine? Yeah. Nothing could stop us from grinding. We had clips and the will to make them spit. God made us combine so we could both get rich. Lay back and recline, then my lazy boy flip. Must have been slipping, had the cops right behind me talking, don't move an inch. Got pinched, now you pay me no mind. You didn't snitch, why the fuck are you crying? Oh, I know what that is. When I was in, you ain't do shit. Now I'm out, you think you dying. Think you changed, man. Now you dealing with a changed man. It ain't the same as before. You left a stain on my hardcore pain. I can't wash it off. It just stays where I let it absorb. You changed, man. Now you dealing with a changed man. It ain't the same as before. You left a stain on my hardcore pain. I can't wash it off. It just stays where I let it absorb. You said you had my back forever. My down ass bitch. You was so full of shit. Your ass should explode. Thank God I pled guilty. Your ass with a toe. In the streets doing me filthy. Don't ask how I know. Cause I ain't making no statements. But you was in the club getting drunk, picking niggas up before my arraignment. And I did some extra fucking so I wasn't complaining. But when the Jewish cat was missing his payment, I had enough. Had to take everything. Yeah, I traded for cups. I'm wide awake and everything was mistaken for love. And I'm a dog, but I'm feeling the pain. The strain on me. You was like blood in my vein, one and the same. Then you placed blame on me. The shit's kinda strange. Cause everything I did was forced to gain. I'm glad you slid, but don't call my mom's crib. Trying to know where I live. It ain't the same, you know what it is. You changed, man. Now you're dealing with a changed man. It ain't the same as before. You left a stain on my hardcore pain. I can't wash it off. It just stays where I let it absorb. You changed, man. Now you're dealing with a changed man. It ain't the same as before. You left a stain on my hardcore pain. I can't wash it off. It just stays where I let it absorb. I did some years in prison. I could use one hand to count my family members' visits. I can understand that the streets keep you busy. But every 4 months you could at least bring the kid in. That's asking too much for you to give a fuck. To spend an hour where I'm living. That's why my little brother's missing. You kept them distant. And distance ain't love. Love ain't always hugs and kisses. Love might be a slug or a fist. And y'all my older brothers. I shouldn't have to show you this. I ain't proud of it. I asked the man up above if he could shove it to the side. Forget the man that I was. I no longer hide feelings. I deal with the real. Yeah, the pride's still there, but I speak what I feel. Shit's deep when you see it through steel. Y'all retreat. Y'all speak on how we close. You don't know me. Steadily you let me go. I've grown slowly. You changed, fam. Now you're dealing with a changed man. It ain't the same as before. You left a stain on my hardcore pain. I can't wash it off. It just stays where I let it absorb. You changed, fam. Now you're dealing with a changed man. It ain't the same as before. You left a stain on my hardcore pain. I can't wash it off. It just stays where I let it absorb.
Trial and error.
Appleton.
Low budget, no budget. Time learning. So fuck it. Rolling joints with diplomas. Yo, it's not just rap, it's a part of my life. I carry it around like a scar from a knife. Deep in my soul, in my arms at night. This is all I need, I would bleed for a mic. A slave to these beats, I'm a beast when I write. But best believe when I'm free and it's tight. Enjoy the whole game, could even scratch if you like. Thought you lost your eyeballs, I'm so out of sight. You can't see us through the smoke from the Chiba. Nice with the green, roll up fast like a cheetah. A Stanley steamer, stay burning like a heater. Smoking on the good with a floss and Rita. Come on West Stars, trying to floss like Crest. Don't know Spanish, but love fried rice. So I'ma think twice before I spit this last line. Saying you nice is like a fiend sharing their last line.
And we gon' take it to the top. From the bottom, only way to go is up. And we're never slowing down. We're putting that work, the time has come now. And we gon'
gon' take it to the top. From the bottom, only way to go is up. And we never slow it down. We put in that work. The time is young now. I'm trying to get high, but no carry on. And still run shit, but no marathon. So just when you think that I don't care at all, triple double, no look, no hands or basketball. Around the back, heart attack on the courts. Sported yay for years and never got caught. Haha, this is the making of a champion. Deleting me is impossible, like it can't be done. Compared to stilts, haters looking like some leprechauns. Rapping is something that I could teach a lesson on. Cats thinking it's just talking to a metronome and end up sounding weak on any track that they're flexing on. Bad luck, Chuck, motherfucking hex is on. Driving drunk with a cell that I'm texting on. About to crash on the ramp I'm supposed to exit on. Trying to eat out, and I ain't talking about the restaurant. And we gon' take it to the top. From the bottom, only way to go is up. And we're never slowing down. We're putting that work, the time has come now. And we gon' take it to the top. From the bottom, only way to go is up. And we never slowing down. We're putting that work, the time has come now. Yo, and if I didn't rap, I'd probably kill somebody. Just kidding, but I be living pretty shoddy. Like, no snotty, no crib or potty to piss in, let alone sit in while I wanna party. A villain, raised in the Ritalin era, when teachers thought we had skills but didn't care much. ADD on your ASS, and most often seen on the hall pass list. A risk taker, and finally manifested, coming correct like performing porno testing. Yeah, it's what it is this year. I'm trying to sell ticks like my name's Paul Pierce, and push light scribes till they all disappear, and stay on my grizzly like a big brown bear. But dig, round here, people rather see you on the ground than anywhere.
We're just so much music, man.
So much. More and more and more music. Main hip-hop, non-stop. Micodin Dynamo-P.
Yo, we just got over 300 likes on the Truthermuckin fan page, so thank you for that, and share it with your people, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Let the people know, because this is really, you know, where you want that new music, this is where you need to go. We're going to keep it going. We got an older track that I actually want to get into, the homeboy OZ. You know, he's got a couple of features on the new Essence album, killing 16s.
Killing everything.
You know, this kid is actually really fresh. You got to mention Double XL a couple of years back.
Paging OZ to the Big Easy on a Wednesday night.
Serious. God damn it. Get the alert, kid. Get the memo. You got to come out and rock mics for the people. But either way, we're going to get into this. This is featuring OD, produced by Clark Work. This is actually called Block Rock for Your Head. We're going to get back, play some Let Some Sleepers Sleep with Dynamo and Micodin, and talk with them a bit about the new album. So stay tuned. Here we go. OD, OZ, Appleton.
OD
and OZ, that makes sense.
Appleton. Yo, hey yo, these cats in this game say I strike like lightning. New heavyweight champ raps Michael Tyson. Wanna battle, then approach me, asking to fight. How you gon' beat the devil with the passion of Christ? I'm blasting the mic, the MIC acronym right. Stamp a man in charge, damage bars, natural hype. I steer the track like some handlebars, actual nice. A star on the map, I'm kinda like the capital, right? Now listen up, my 2 cents equal bigger bucks. Mentality bust, so opposite to give a fuck. I can't get enough, stick to the ropes. I got more lines and hooks than a fisherman's boat. Yo, play with the bows and you get hit with the horns. The summer seems so unbelievable, the shit that I'm on. Yeah, I ain't a rapper, man, I'm a dapper Dan. You just have a man, I bomb tracks like it's Pakistan. Very small buzz, wait till I'm well known. The city love it how I drop bars like cell phones. The human hurricane, twist the orbital storm. Hip-hop is a contract and y'all just forging the form. It's on and it's on, but y'all just keep ignoring the fact that Z's a problem. And what I do is more than just rap. It's real hip-hop, lyricism, love for the craft. The art of merging words and compounds to verbally splash and make a tidal wave on beat. Doug, I play to rock. I might check you out your socks, hit the penalty box. Then come back with the same intensity. You double the drive, y'all dudes, y'all should've never mentioned me. I'm here for centuries, millennium flow, a child of 86. Keep the timeline from back when 80s crazy sick. I'm here to blaze a booth, God's proof of giving truth. Leave it up to me, will I be living proof? Yeah.
Appleton.
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 Like a clock, never soften on the pace that I walk. I'm never stopping when I'm kicked, I don't talk so very often on the block. Forced to rip through the flock, forget the caution. Flip on my hip to the hop and cause distortion. Physical sum is like a nail in the coffin. Walk into strip clubs and cause 20 abortions. Walk into hit clubs and get a bit with the horseman. Walk with my fist up and bust your lip till it's squashing. Tip cups till I'm sloshed, find a hole to put cork in. Hip sluts will sip nuts and swallow all of your orphans. Mixed up on the laws, need to check with your sources. Hiccup from the nerves as you calculate losses. All the goals, marksmen, authors, hold keys to the office. Kinda like speakerphone and you just hearing the conference. From the street to the conscious, yo, the steez just bonkers. Ease off the beef tips to get a steak through your conscious, bitch.
Poppin' the Appleton Radio with the Ghost and the JT and the Ooga Booga music.
Yo, what's up? This is Spose. You're listening to Appleton Radio, you child.
Yes, yo! Live from where the sun comes up. Yes, y'all. A freak, y'all. I turn it up, y'all. A Wells Maine. Dizzy Spose, y'all. A small world, y'all. A prep dank, y'all. I turn it down. I'm like the broke young Hover. No Range Rover. Still hot when serving people in a cornucopia. No fancy restaurant, $20 entrees. It is Wendy's, it is Friendly's, it is empty, it is cake. No Tyrone, Bigum's crack rocks for my pot at. A movie director, man, I don't get shot at. Unworthy rhyme satirist and Hurley and Atticus. Never up early, counting cash on my abacus. Weed rustler, window shopper customer. In other words, you could say I'm not a hustler. I rap for 6 years, but still anonymous. No bling dollarless and a bad economist. Life's lower in hell, it's killing me softly. I got no cream and you can call me black coffee. My finances more fucked than a used condom. Stocks falling autumn, greens from rock bottom.
Now look who we got ourselves here. Target is confirmed. He's still injured. An easy prey for my skills. Hey, wait! It's too early! Now I suggest you keep stepping. Got this one.
But there ain't no fake pimpin', thuggin', gangsta gayness. I'm Beyonce-less and I'm not on the A-list. I know some bailiffs and I'm not proud of it, but I used to love weed and well, I still love it. Freak execute, no powder puff, pip squeak, no rough speak with scuff sneaks. Yeah, it's me. I'm just an MC in a dirty white tee. Got trees from IV that be unsightly. Sometimes life's a drag, sometimes it's a bone grip. I'ma live now, put my money where my songs is. Still gnarly, man, making that Bob Marley till it's not even funny anymore. Chris Farley, I'm AIDS, ill, and malaria sick with no hilarious stick, a gimmick to get you tricked. I'm hoping being honest gets me into these arenas and my tracks flooding streets like Hurricane Katrina.
Man, all these killings are really starting to depress me. Hey, did you give a brother a break, yo? Can't you see the man's down? What about iron and fairness and shit?
I'm not here to be the hardest, to act all retarded. I'm just an MC, man, a rapper, an artist. I don't linger, blang, or sling, but my slang got you and your man going ape like orangutans. I'm not a whack beat wigger, wanna be thug. No kilos of drugs are hidden in my lungs, but make no mistake, still I puff cake. I'm bony but not phony, baked but not fake. It's all gravy, baby. I'm still porking ladies, but I don't do drive-bys in next year's Mercedes. These are my thoughts, I don't exaggerate my life. If you carry a mic, this is a stereotype, but I was born and bred for this babbling business. Rap words like you getting scrabbled for Christmas. But no crystal bottles and models of swelled racks. I don't tote gats or sell crack, I just rap.
From this condition of oppression, we have borne the cross, but we will seize the crown, and the prophecy shall be fulfilled.
I must have disturbed you in the middle of a dream. Was it pleasant? Forgive me, I'm being nosy.
Yeah. Appleton Radio Show. Appleton, check.
Appleton can't hit the button right now.
Hey, it's good, man.
Am I picking up over there?
Yeah, I think so. We got Dynamo-P and Micodin in the building. Say what's up, fellas.
Mike, don't be scared of that microphone.
Hello, man.
Yeah, you can back off and just yell at it. Just treat it like a dirty, grimy Appleton Radio beat that gets played all the time, produced by Micodin or something like that.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely. And real happy to have you guys here. Dynamo, you're here all the time.
What?
Micodin, I think this is your first time swinging through the Appleton Radio Show.
My couch punk.
Definitely real happy to see you here. And I know tonight's a big night. You guys are actually finally releasing Let the Sleeper Sleep. A lot of anticipation for this album with the Snoozers mixtape that you guys had put out, and a lot of really good things going on in the scene with a lot of good opening acts. So tonight's really dope.
Man, I'm so excited to be a part of the culmination of kick-ass fucking hip-hop that's come out in the last 4 or 5 months.
Yeah,
it's been
definitely.
It's been a good year for main hip-hop.
Some honest
we got all
goodness,
kinds of records.
classic records that will be able to be listened to again and again,
Over
not just
and
something
over.
that you're like, oh, that's cool, and then roll a joint on it a few times.
Yeah, it's like totally. I mean, like, I don't know. If you go to the local section in hip hop now, it's sort of like, it kind of pulls you closer towards that than before, because you have like Sarah just dropped a record,
Boom.
and Brzezowski just dropped a record, and it's just sort of like, I don't know. Makes you feel like you're actually a part of something when you have so many good things going on.
Right, yeah.
Well
I mean, yeah, definitely. Very well put, because we've got such a good group of MCs out here that are working hard to promote themselves. Great amount of producers and DJs, and it's really good to see people connect from across the state and be putting things down. And that's really what I want to start with. I know you guys have been putting things together for a while, and I just want to kind of figure out how you guys have built up the relationship to actually be able to do this full length.
It was like we met on Match.com. No,
his profile was so honest.
Yeah,
I saw his face and I was like, oh
yeah, he might be able to make some beats. Main event up in the Augusta area. I live in Central Maine as well, and I've known him since forever. Him and I used to go to shows. Travel down to the Portland to go to shows, but
no doubt.
He was putting a compilation, and he asked me. I gave him like 3 or 4 beats, and he shopped them to whoever he thought would be able to. He would like to see on that record.
Sure.
And I got no concern to me. He Ben really flipped on it. He thought it was great, and he wanted me to hear it like right off the bat. So he threw it at me, and I was like, "Wow, seems he's kind of nice." So then I went and checked out some other stuff that he had, because Pat's a very, very he knows how to get his name out there. He's on if there's a music site, Pat's on it.
Yeah,
so it's like I got to hear some joints, and I was just like, wow, I would like to contact this guy and maybe send him some joints. So, Pat got 3 or 4 joints.
He sent me the 110, which was originally come with it from the sample, but I made that song thinking even my dumb shit that I'm just writing to real quick to this, because I was busy at the time. We were just doing a lot of side projects,
right.
And I just finished Pocket Stinky, and I was working on that. So
several EPs. I mean, it's not like you've been sleeping in the past.
Not at all.
Manic Mondays is about to drop too, so I've been doing that as well. But something just clicked with Mike and I, and it just 7 months of hard work. And Let the Sleeper Sleep is here, and I'm very excited. I'm proud to say
it's crazy because to what it actually was is that we thought maybe we could do an EP.
Yeah.
And in fact, there's a line in a certain record where Pat actually makes an allusion to this is an EP.
Yeah.
And then we were like, wow. I was just so impressed with what Pat was giving me that had to keep on making more material for this one guy, and then just kept on sending him these beats, and he was smashing them, and then we just ended up with
Project Grew.
Great assortment of tracks.
But we wanted to go like a certain formula, which was sort of like the Illmatic formula, where
less is more.
Less is more. So we only went with 11 joints, no skits, and only one featured rapper.
Nice. Well, that's what's up. This is
we have the physical in our hands. We might be the first ones. I mean, because
you are the first ones.
Yeah. There you go. Look at this.
And
number one and number two.
Except
I just put
for
a picture.
My fiance's brother copped the
Good
first
for him.
copy.
Good for him.
But
Good for him.
No doubt. So we're 2 and 3.
I'll
We're
give it
happy
to
about
him.
that.
But yeah, we put a picture up on the fan page, so you can check it out. I mean, I know the artwork's out there anyhow, but
big shout outs, JK.
Yeah, it's on Bandcamp. You know, if anybody would like to purchase it digitally for $5.
Yeah,
it's on iTunes. It's on Amazon.
Yeah, it's on iTunes and Amazon for like
$80.
double the price of what we charge
so
on Bandcamp. So yeah, you can preview our songs anywhere, but I prefer you to buy it from Bandcamp because you're not paying half of it.
We get all the Skrilla.
And the other thing is if you're not doing that, come down to the Big Easy tonight. Get your physical copy for $5. Give yourself something that you can handle and hold on to, set away, and pull back out in a couple of years.
Even if you come to the show and represent, you can still illegally download it.
Yeah,
I'm okay.
And I mean, there's 100 copies, so I'm assuming they'll be able to get these at Bull Moose.
Yeah, these will be available at Bull Moose. Bull Moose, yeah.
I mean,
which is special.
Scarborough, Portland, and Waterville so far.
The Bull Moose factor is special for me just because I worked there for in the Waterville store for like almost a year last year.
No doubt.
And then we didn't leave on the greatest terms, you know. but now they have to stock my record, which is cool. And then a couple of people I did stay friends with, they're gonna have it like as their pick list and stuff like that. So.
Nice.
No, and I don't know if we really give props to Bull Moose enough on the Appleton Radio Show. They do it huge, and they'll make like a fan page website for you where people can go.
I paid $15 for. The consignment fee or whatever, which is cheap.
No, it's a beautiful thing that
they're
they
gonna
do.
put it out for me. They'll ship it for me and all that.
Just
other
advertise
stuff.
their web link exactly, and you can move a lot of CDs that way. Around anywhere. So
support local.
They do the fact that they do shows and stuff and do keep it locals.
Exactly. Yeah, we did Record Store Day up there
that was
in
fantastic,
Waterville,
man.
which was a great time.
Out in Waterville. That
Yeah,
was
man, and Spose did the Wells area Sanford store.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, big shouts to Bull Moose, big shout outs to Micodin and Dynamo-P. We're gonna go ahead and get into the first track. Exactly. This is off "Let the Sleepers Sleep."
Let them sleep.
Sleep, let the sleepers sleep.
Quit snoozing.
So the first track we're gonna get into is called "His Story."
No
tonight here on the Appleton
It's a
Radio
deep
program.
track.
What do you want to say?
This song's about Dynamo-P right here. All right, this is my story. His story.
No doubt.
This is
history. His story.
His love letter to hip hop.
Yeah. I fuck hip hop good on this song.
Enough said right there. Let's get into it. Micodin Dynamo-P, thank you for coming by.
Word.
Appleton Radio, Dynamo-P, Micodin, his story, history.
I was born in 79, a child of the 80s, when big fat chains would make them go crazy. Crack rocks would scoop that Mercedes, and Big Daddy Kane had that flow so amazing. Before Onyx was slamming and gun raising, Cool G rap was on Ill Street blazing. P was in his bedroom with a tape that cranking. Mom was like, turn that shit down or you'll get a spanking. I couldn't stop the hunger, the hankering, no concern to me. I'll keep it Corey Woods, and let the sleepers sleep in slumber. Every month is our summer heat hot. Show 'em what you got, show 'em what you got, Chuck. Linked up, Micodin, big up. We built that Godzilla on that classic tip for real new gangsta with a sprinkle of that dope dilla. I was
was born in Portland, the son of Sarah and Richard. Hip hop since 79, check the baby pictures. Me and my lazy scriptures are a reflection of my youth. It helps me to remember, so mentally it won't poof. Disappear, I can sit back and listen. Memories of dynamo is dues and conditions. You can hear my work, my struggles, my pains. Whether health or funds, it's never the same. SB202 creates a soundtrack, little lo-fi. And my task and 4-track drove me nuts. Whack cuts were transformed to masterpieces, peaceful, masty. Day in Greece, my slang speech is heads up over you and looking down at crooked towns who took the plow to the cookies motif, gold teeth mode from Acid Pro to digital hardware. Some hard years of building. I started monotone, I switched to animated. I finally found my flow, it seemed I made it, but dreams die slow, so lie low. A light side as my glow reflects from my Air Max. They stare back, blinging, reminiscing. I pretend singing. We're back at the park just to swing it, kicking our feet to the sky. R. Kelly, baby, I believe I can fly. Say bye bye. Fucking star scream, prom queen, stick compete. It's all history. I was born in Portland, the son of Sarah and Richard. Hip hop since 79, check the baby pictures. Me and my lazy scriptures are a reflection of my youth. It helps me to remember, so mentally it won't poof. Disappear, I can sit back and listen. Memories of dynamo is dues and conditions. You can hear my work, my struggles, my pains. Whether health or funds, it's never the same. Had a chunk of opportunities, fly shows to share the stage with rap pros. With nasty flows in my b-boy pose. And never kicked them words that was stolen. And still wouldn't say that my dome piece was swollen. Many wonderful years of destruction, mic crushing, MC battle bum rushing. I'm never a quitter, I stay bustin'. I rap a hobby, I rap a sport, and I spit professional. I keep it fresh and new and never less than true. Jones kills everything, semicons, every pressure crew. And I do the push-ups, I stay chiseled up. And I write them poems like I couldn't give a fuck what you think. Yeah, your third eye place, kick them scientific rudimental doubt. I studied the gifted, the masters, the gods, the Bruce Lees, the Wayne Gretzky's, be lifted. I share the stage with it. God Rock Kid and the son of Sarah and Richard. Hip hop since 79, check the baby pictures. Me and my lazy scriptures are a reflection of my youth. It helps me to remember, so mentally it won't poof. Disappear, I can sit back and listen. Memories of dynamo is dues and conditions. You can hear my work, my struggles, my pains. Whether health or funds, it's never the same.
Look, sport, the next time you decide to cut a record, you see, just remember, everything has to pass through me. I make the hits, not the public. I tell the DJs what to play, you see? Play back that tape there for me, sir.
Yeah, JKE, Dynamo kills everything with the cuts at the end there.
Yo,
shout out to Mike, they killed that.
That's a gutter cut right there,
That's
man.
Sneaking in the cuts.
It was only right, like, even though that I made the beats, yeah, it's only right that Pat was telling his story about hip hop, and and Pat's also known to make beats and cut and whatnot. I thought it was important that he's telling this amazing story about his love to hip hop. It's only right that he gets on the turntable.
Yeah, and cuts at the end. Exactly. Definitely shows your well-roundedness.
Versatility.
Exactly.
And why not just throw the instrumental on because while we talk, because that's another huge thing, making the instrumentals available free for download that I think is ridiculous and awesome that you guys are doing. Just another step of the advancement of music and where everything's going.
Get
and just
it away, man.
listen, you know.
Bandcamp, and you can download the whole thing for free. And
while you're there, buy the album.
And while you're there, go to Pat's and buy
the album is on my
album.
page.
Yep.
By the way.
And
there it is.
And that just have fun, man. It's hip hop. Just have fun with those beats. And
I guarantee that there'll be some ciphers up here at the Appleton Radio Show over some of these beats in the real near future.
That's real.
Well, definitely glad to do it. We're going to get into more tracks off of this album because we want to make sure you guys come down to the Easy tonight and check out the live performance as well.
It's a celebration, bitches. I mean, come on.
And don't sleep, literally.
Yeah, don't
This
go
is
to
going to
bed.
be great. I'm really excited to rock this fucking album for everybody tonight.
Yeah.
It's
going to be good.
It's going to sound like they do a great job at the Big Easy.
Oh, yeah.
But
whether it's Ed or Frankie Bones, they do hold it down.
Yeah, Big Frank's going to hold us down.
We had Moldy master and mix our record.
Shout out to Moldy.
And just the ear that
Moldy.
guy it was amazing because I made my beats are they're mine, you know, they're my kids, you know.
They're dear to Michael.
So I you know, give it to somebody else to check it out, and just having another ear hear these different things, raise everything, and it makes it to another level.
Yeah, we spent many days.
So
we made a master cut, and then we listened to it for like a week.
So
let our ears rest and shit, and then we went back and just polished it up, and it was done. It was.
So all our shows have been off our rough cuts, like instrumentals. So this one's gonna be nice.
Tonight
because
it's really gonna
the beats
bang.
are gonna
most definitely. It's got that fucking fullness that we were missing.
Yeah.
When we were actually trying to showcase our material when it was so fucking raw. But I still don't give a shit.
Yeah, of course.
It's all about me.
Our show is as raw as hip hop you can get. I always promise to myself, like, no matter what, I'll have one live turntable that I can cut on. Like, I scratch there with my right hand. But you know, for the beats, you know, it's digital, but we still want to have that live hip hop. So there's cutting and scratching. There's, you know, talking to the crowd. There's like,
do you guys have any
it's hip hop
clowns or you know, guys on bicycles or any sort of stage antics? Just so I'm aware of it ahead of time.
Yeah.
Unicorns that fart rainbows.
Wow.
That drink Budweiser.
Yeah.
Respectable.
That makes for a pretty good stage show.
Yeah.
Because
Definitely.
I'm still picking out penis confetti from that Dr. Astronaut shit, so I just want to know what I'm getting into advance.
Yeah.
We got pocket pussies. We don't have any
not the ladies, but the actual devices.
Just the devices. We might get busy on them live. You know.
That's official. That's official.
Wow. That's how much we love.
Into this next track. Definitely, we're gonna get into this next track, and this is actually the only feature on the project. This is with I9.
Week by week.
Week by week.
This is another deep song.
Definitely.
Yeah, this is some serious shit.
Okay, so give us a fill-in on this.
Information right here. Yeah.
Well, you know, life sucks when you're not fucking making six figures and you're struggling.
Yeah, it's just
you know, when you have to experience it or see people that have to experience it that are dear to you, you know, like your mom and dad or somebody like your aunt and uncle or whatever, but you know, this shit's real, and you have to realize that you never know what's going to happen 40 years from now or 30 years from now.
It's true. We're all effed is basically the message.
I mean, it's deep enough that people don't really want to listen to it, but I had to make a track about it. So week by week is
You're not going to be dancing at the club to this song.
No, it's not pretty. It's not a pretty song.
You're not going to be happy that you're poor as hell and it's
a real song.
Life is life sucks right now. You got a lot of bills to pay, but it's definitely something where you if you've been there, you'll understand.
Yeah, whatever. We've all been there.
Definitely.
That's why
and props to I9 for getting on the joint.
Big I9. I9 comes in on this.
Yeah.
Ruckus Cup
much
champion.
Respect.
No doubt.
603 in this.
It was
Definite.
Nice to add him on.
207 to the 603. Dynamo-P.
Yo.
Mr. I9 keeping it moving with week by week. Bang.
Appleton.
My bill stack, I never catch up with these kids. I'm like Elliott Smith, knife to the ribs. Another can cracked, another heavy swig. The fucking lottery, I never win it big. I try and stay forward, but I zigzag zig. Like you got it bad, and someone's got it worse. You gotta have relief, reflected in a verse. You lose it all, and you're about to burst. That's the way it happens, never to rehearse. You have to let it be, the Beatles told you first. You got problems, but your chick ain't one. You like to talk tough, but you're the sensitive son. Son eternal, what can kill you, still can burn you. Mr. Pocket Sticky, just a concern, dude. There's more than a few too many times I put it in rhymes. I pay the mind, pay no mind, you don't hear me? That's fine. Poor people, we live week by week. Tongue in cheek, so stressed we can't sleep. Underrated, educated, mostly sedated. We can't afford it, buy it, bills pile up, we won't pay it. Poor people, we live week by week. Tongue in cheek, so stressed we can't sleep. Underrated, educated, mostly sedated. We can't afford it, buy it, bills pile up, we won't pay it. Fuck the deficit, fuck recession. People work 30 years and lose everything. That's all, that's it. It's what's to be expected when I hit 50. No retirement plans or equity to work until we're 80. Call me crazy, but when the negative numbers end up in my savings for misbehaving and enjoying life daily, the fun just stops when the bankroll drops. I fear for the future as I focus on the now. Not really into stocks, don't know shit about Dow Jones. First name's Pat, the broke man's anthem. The rents are turning into fucking tantrums. The government can stand them, pay no mind. Don't hear me, that's fine. I sweat it out on the mic with a homie I9. The poor bastard pours his heart into his rhymes. Poor people, we live week by week. Tongue in cheek, so stressed we can't sleep. Under Underrated, educated, mostly sedated. We can't afford to buy it, bills pile up, we won't pay it. Poor people, we live week by week. Tongue in cheek, so stressed we can't sleep. Underrated, educated, mostly sedated. We can't afford to buy it, bills pile up, we won't pay it.
Instead of stacking bills, I'm stacking fees. Overdrafting, bouncing checks, nothing good is free. I don't have to check my credit, I have nothing to report. The mail is piling up, it's getting harder to ignore. With every 7 days, I have a limited budget. It isn't simple to function on chicken dinners and buckets. I'm sick of living in such a disgusting, broken society. Lie to me, tell me that it's all worth the sobriety. I'm trying to rise above the fact that cash is what I lack. I have to get a job so I can have the chance to rap. I used to be able to keep my habits so stable, but now I have to be looking for money under the table. It's frustrating, the lack of money that I'm making. Anything I wanted used to be for the taking. You think that the best things in life are free? Why don't you go and ask the homeless guy begging on the street?
Poor people, we live week by week. Tongue in cheek, so stressed we can't sleep. Underrated, educated, mostly sedated. We can't afford to buy it, bills pile up, we won't pay it. Poor people, we live week by week. Tongue in cheek, so stressed we can't sleep. Underrated, educated, mostly sedated. We can't afford to buy it, bills pile up, we won't pay it. Poor people, we live week by week. Tongue in cheek, so stressed we can't sleep. Underrated, educated, mostly sedated. We can't afford to buy it, bills pile up, we won't pay it. Poor people, we live week by week. Tongue in cheek, so stressed we can't sleep. Underrated, educated, mostly sedated.
Yeah.
We can't afford to buy it, bills pile up, we won't pay it.
Appleton Radio.
We won't pay it.
Super new, fresh off the press. Let the sleeper sleep. Dynamo-P, Micodin. What's going on, man?
So another flavor track off the album. You guys can purchase this at Bandcamp for $5.
Bull Moose. Come to the show tonight and buy it off me, though. That's the best idea.
That's nice. So just come and buy it. Just,
Exactly.
Not just because I'm seeing your dollars, just because like I can say like, oh,
No,
there's a
it's all
face I
good.
can put my,
Yeah,
this
exactly.
person actually wants to hear my record.
We want your
And also come out and enjoy the show too. I mean, it'll give you much more of an appreciation for what the album is after you guys get to see them rocking
Yo,
live.
man, I think people are really going to enjoy it.
You'll see
I
some
mean
live
that.
hip hop.
Of course.
Yeah, like totally. It's total like like this is like our love letter also to like 90s like boom bap era, and so the DJ and the MCs totally interact and doing drops like with the beats rolling and just drop it out and let Pat hit an acapella for like some and then bring it back up.
Yeah, to have the complete arrangement
we don't practice as much as we should, but it's
all about coming together and making it happen.
I practice every day, man.
Well, yeah, by me together,
Oh, word.
Yeah. Like,
sure.
If him and I get in the room and there's nobody else there and we got turntables and mics, we'll just start talking about hip hop.
Yeah,
that's what happens.
I think it's just that I'm always thinking about it, even when I'm sleeping.
Yeah, Iverson was right. Like, fuck practice, man.
Drives me nuts.
I'll just go to the game and then get in and get it on, man.
No, that's cool, man. I mean, some people talk in their sleep. Dynamo-P raps in their sleep.
Oh, it's retarded, man. I sleep rap all night.
That's what's up,
What's
man.
wrong with me?
Staying up, rapping twice as fast as I-9. It's just ridiculous, like in your sleep. Word. Well, listen. Again, we appreciate having you guys come on the program before the show tonight. Sometimes we know it can be difficult if you're going down there for a big performance
Yeah.
to have to come up and do a radio show before. So
We would have been pacing around my apartment anyway, so
Yeah.
it's nice to have something to occupy my time.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's nice to have Micodin actually in the building for the
Micodin is
first
in the
time,
building.
making his appearance here on the Appleton Radio
Definitely
Show.
thank you for coming, and we appreciate all the work you've been putting into the scene and the DJing you've done around the state, as well as obviously collaborating with a legendary Portland MC to put out this album. So big shout outs to you guys. I actually have had the pleasure to work quite a bit with Mr. P, Pocket Stinky, the everyday rap star, putting it down. And we've got a good assortment of tracks together, which is going to be released as Manic Mondays.
Oh, do we have that exclusive?
I think we do.
Oh,
I
nice.
mean, we might as well. This is this.
Oh no, are they ready? Are
This
they
track's
ready,
about
Ryan?
48 hours old.
Yeah, I didn't even know that this was going to be an exclusive when I was like plugging the show earlier. So this is like number 3, like super fresh hotness. Thank you guys.
All I can say is that both of these guys, seriously, like, they're dangerous because they went in on this track. They're dangerous. Just I'm warning you. Like,
no doubt.
Just be scared out there.
Thank you, man. And actually, Mike and got to put a mix down on it so that we could play it for you tonight. Real short notice ish, Monday afternoons, putting it together. Dynamo-P, thank you for getting me on this track.
Yeah, man. No.
Yeah, so let's get into this.
Be afraid.
We'll come back. We'll chat. But you guys are welcome to stay in the building all night long. Obviously,
Yeah.
We're just going to get back into main hip hop as
Main
well.
hip-hop.
Bang.
Let's do
Thank
this.
you, everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's the hot mic handler. Mr. Stinky Pockets over here. That's right. Doing it real big.
Appleton.
JKE. We letting the sleepers sleep with the beats and rhymes. You know what I mean? Check it. I came to stop you in your tracks before you reach what you're climbing for. Ryan Augustus, rhymes galore. Your favorite MC's MC, time some more. Keep my shit aligned on the grind like a 9 to 4.
Of course, it's course to do to put a hurt into the murder crew. Built to last, I cast with a slightly iconic way to outlast these so-called outcasts who gun blast more liquor shots than reggae sunsplash.
Leaving lanes locked down on the low. Breathing flames to keep your name knocked out with a blow. TKO. I'm telling kids often to cool off if you're trying to keep options.
Discuss much, chuck, none such. Where's your crutch? White blow from the Dutch. What we bring, you can't touch. Word Willie Hutch, I might have bumped into you on Congress. So long dust, it's a must of us dangerous.
This is for the old school boom bap, new school fine-tuned raps to attack with battle axe and grips. They don't slip if you can't stand your grounds. Real MCs came to command the crowd to get loud. Cloud of they order more grass than a mower. Puff, 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 then passes the order. Rock a mic regular since I was much shorter and devour MCs like an eating disorder. I'm hungry. And it's looking like it's feast time. Beast rhymes, serve all day with a side of free lines. Please begin, dig in, and enjoy your luncheon. I had to feed my appetite for destruction. Fucking something. You know my Steezo, thread and needle. Came insane with a grease flow. But if there's one thing that you need, know I'm just making bread to help better my people. Let's go.
For the function, for the movement. Manic Monday, you sucker. Don't confuse it. We rob our users, your whole style counterfeit. Confused kid, call the conference. We'll show you how to do this. Your rap microphone abusers. Classic like Jordan 3s and Air Max 95s with Horton beats. So glorious, persona's weak. Put the pen down, learn proper speech. Fucker, step off my sneaks. And here's how you catch a beat down in a body. A biter is primo supplies a sweet sound. Fast job product is a must with DP. Ryan August, us is Manic Mondays. We dumb blaze, take a break under sun rays and let the beat loop away. Vibe and write a sweet 16 on how we grow and what's good for the scene. Mix it up, sucker, obscene.
Appleton.
Add a Biggie sample, have a nice stream. Snapping neck, hitting harder than Hainsworth. With an insane smirk like Jack as the Joker. In a bloodstained shirt, the butcher, fuck fame. The pain hurts, I feel the reflection. Sensitive, can't handle the rejection. My insides are torn out, dissection. My thoughts I record and I collect them.
Yeah. Appleton Radio.
Smashed.
Wow, another fresh, brand new track. Crushing it, the two of you. Real nice, man.
Thanks, man. Yeah, we were real happy. We just, got up. Half hour later, we had it penned. Half hour later, we're in the studio.
That track is a title yet, a proper title.
Oh no, it's not that.
Yeah, I
just
even know.
remember it by the date when it was born.
Yeah, we'll come up with that.
Oh,
Dumb
yeah.
Blaze, Manic Mondays.
Smash.
Yeah, keeping it moving,
Yeah, Primo
And,
though, that shit. Woo.
Yeah, new Primo, Fat Joe beat.
That's that white.
Yeah,
That's what that
so I had never heard it, so it made it real easy to just
kill.
pen to, and we got open. Very, very good. Appleton Radio bringing you guys all the new music from around the state of Maine.
That's what
New
we're trying
England
to do.
involved as well.
You know what, man? I want to hear. I just want to hear more OZ right now. That's
OZ.
That's all I'm saying. I've got OZ in the building. Not really in the building, but I've got an OZ and Teddy Ruxpin track.
No doubt.
Without you featuring Essence, man, because I got to get more Essence in there too.
Yeah,
so
of course.
more Maine hip hop. More Maine hip hop. More Maine hip hop. Let's go, guys.
Without you, I can't all live without you. I can't all live without you. I can't. I've lost you, baby.
Hey yo, Rocks, what you got? And Z, yo, what you running with? It's slug when I rock, I lead. And yo, that running shit that walk with me, calm down. Follow my lead that talks to me when I fall down. Swallows my greed and keeps my pride up in check. No fly rides when I wreck the vibes. My timeline, 99 in the deck. Lauren Hill, that miseducation's real. But without you in my life, I'd be uneducated still. No elevation in my brain and regulating how I feel. Like my nerves have been shot without the words of hip hop. It was supposed to be a phase. I matured to the shock. Wasn't rock, wasn't country, yo, they couldn't figure out. Dreamed of blocks that would bump me and I couldn't live without. Just listening and feeling as a really pensive girl. It was Nas, it was Pac, it was me against the world. Love from the start, hip hop within my world. Like
we one of a kind, so of the greatest, the definition of classic. This music is ageless, yeah. Some people hate and they stay driven to doubt you. Love is love, I don't see me ever living without you, nah. We one of a kind, two of the greatest, the definition of classic. This music is ageless, yeah. Some people hate and they stay driven to doubt you. Love is love, I don't see me ever living without you, nah. Dear hip-hop, if you disappeared in a moment's time, I probably feel alone and dying. Straight up load the iron and pointed at my dome and fire. Say hello to Zion like my motor was flying with angels like I'm Nolan Ryan. I ain't lying, baby. You kinda drive me crazy. Together we rock this whole nation like we sound with Jay-Z. I think of you with every line I melt. I'm OZ, nigga, even when I'm by myself. But me without beats like Cleveland, sure to play out in South Beach. In the ring with Pacquiao without a mouthpiece. Good night, dude. See you the only reason why I'm still at it. You my lifeline, my in my lifetime, my illmatic. Little dudes, they don't dare to be grown. Cause with age comes a responsibility. So we the heir to the throne. We known to be fly whenever there's some air to be flown. Legendary, they gon' bury us where they bury Capone. In the air, we one of a kind, two of the greatest, the definition of classic. This music is ageless, yeah. Some people hate and they stay driven to doubt you. Love is love, I don't see me ever living without you, nah. We one of a kind, two of the greatest, the definition of classic. This music is ageless, yeah. Some people hate and they stay driven to doubt you. Love is love, I don't see me ever living without you, nah. Nah, I'ma never ever ever live without this game. KN.com, what up? Lady Eve, what up? Chain Rise, what up? I'm OZ, even when I'm by myself. Yeah, the burden of genius. Signing off. Deuces.
Last night I'm glad I blew it. Room music by my lonesome underground. Music is not life, but it's all that keeps me from swan diving into a bear trap or hopscotching in traffic or bungee flopping from a granite iron oak. I'm always alone in hope, eyeing the phone. Skim through a magazine, squawking to be the not to be, the ruined and craving. Roll over and breathe deep and beg. My plate is mine as well as contents. This glass house with these hands on this back, list of demands. My idolatry is asinine and outgrown. So ashamed I shook so many men's. Look, pop, I'm big in the web. But so many flies arachnophobic. I'm not bitter, I'm simple and realistic. Repetition times 20 times lovely. I'll be back in hell in the quick fast, forgetting the loose ass. On the porch, feeling bad with a 30 pack. It's gonna get way more gooder. I'm coming back to the home plot where I put her. Definition of going south through the window to kill my health and bury the yellow grin. Down into the puddles, finding the cynic. Pretend I know these leftover kids.
You won't remember. My heart was bleeding for you. You won't remember. My heart was bleeding for you. Just once get laid to rest. I'm settling down. I'm settling for less. Just once get laid to rest. I'm settling down. I'm settling for less. Part 2.
In the past there was common sense, so I panhandle, get back to the future. Suture the wounded, light the incense. Whitewash the picket fence and pretend to make believe about saying elsewhere, where I'd rather be at odd hours. Sunday sunlight scratches my cornea and valuables touch base like I'm stealing. All is well that ends lonely and so on. Let's scroll, I handle in the cellar door. Walk on through, kiss dust goodbye. Skylight falls, I'm failing photosynthesis. Means preferable to refer to it as autumn. That shows up early and brings what the doctor ordered me to quit, but Ann's wise also. Furthermore, I gave up on what I wanted prematurely. Turned in chips for security, a PC, a roof, a girl, and a loose leaf. Somewhere along the way I felt my eyes adjust. Caught a draft of fresh air in the downtown rush. Took my tail and ran far, autobiography. Prophecy sad and practical, actually, I'm gonna weed for myself. Self-help, iron out the wrinkles as they appear. Turning point, turning back, turning away. And I hope for my sake I'll see you around. And I hope for your sake I explain myself well.
You won't remember. My heart was bleeding for you. You won't remember. My heart was bleeding for you. Just once get laid to rest. I'm settling down. I'm settling for less. Just once get laid to rest. I'm settling down. I'm settling for less.
I'm cutting out to no place. You sure you can't come along? Log falls, shake. Feel guilty in front of mom's face constantly. Told to enjoy the luxury of funny story without laughing. That actually strains too many muscles contracting in a cocoon. Who's shaking the room? Who's the new loser to assume credit for? Or slightly more. One consistently permeated, it appears that I I can't use any, but I pity you for what that's worth to the thick man of the reflective glass. Watching like a hawk, eating like a bird with a liquor license. Losing sight of destination, intertwined with strands of time and frames of mind. Going out like protein discharge, to fall past the line of authority and wonder why the hamster sheep grind balls me. When I sleep, I snore. When it rains, it pours.
You won't remember, my heart was bleeding for you. You won't remember, my heart was bleeding for you. Just once get laid to rest. I'm settling down, I'm settling for less. Just once get laid to rest. I'm settling down, I'm settling for less.
Part 4. I slept for a lifetime and it wasn't long enough. I put off the inevitable. The hill is steeper with a fever. Watching the lines on my face get deeper by the week, waiting for something to fill this hole in my torso. Threw away the wishbone, I don't wanna know who's cutting away clean. I have to give myself something to stress over and be fearful of. The circle of halos above me is waiting to carry me home. They're waiting to take me away. The circle of halos around my bed.
You won't remember, my heart was bleeding for you. You won't remember, my heart was bleeding for you. Just once get laid to rest. I'm settling down, I'm settling for less. Just once get laid to rest. I'm settling down, I'm settling for less. You won't remember, my heart was bleeding for you. You won't remember, my heart was bleeding for you. Just once get laid to rest. I'm settling down, I'm settling for less. Just once get laid to rest. I'm settling down, I'm settling for less.
The hopeless drudgery of the mediocre, trying to meet my quota before the week is over. We the growers, reaping, sowing, beacons, omens, breaking out, sprouting from between boulders, while fish die and birds drop mid-flight. Well, that's life. The curse spawn of sick minds, disguised mad. Why is that fool golden while the wise crack and the rules are broken? Shooting old scarecrows with bows and arrows, make a getaway in a stolen Camaro. Seize today, ain't no better tomorrow. Life's an old soul who strolls with the scepter of sorrow. These seconds are borrowed, minutes are stolen. Fish in a bowl, trying to live for the moment amidst the brightly colored rocks and a little plastic castle. Fake trees sway in the breeze, relaxing casual.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Still I wonder, testing karma as I ponder what's next on the left monitor. I'm left wondering inwardly, tunneling into the abyss that exists in me. Blissfully twisting the definition of history to what they didn't see. The underlying death-defying stunts I'm trying to supply the silver lining, break the bindings, take the findings, and escape to the horizon, safe from the tyrants who plague us with silence. How can you replace the inadequacies and shortcomings? Lost voices of the ones who had no choices. Cauterize the wound up, one drop of blood. I'm too strong for you to call my bluff. Muscular, something for nothing, the ugly cousin. Starstruck, stuck accustomed to the costume. Perfumes, pure mood, lure you into a horrible portal. Cabin fever, I'm in need of a porthole. Sore throat, battle wounds from the Black Lagoon. They're all gonna laugh at you, stop the attitude. These kids are square like quadrilateral. I'm taking you back a few, past curfew, late night rendezvous. I write a song or two, I got great expectations. Back to elation, you can suspend the faking and check the next station. I'm left waiting in question. More moves, more money, more booze, more money. Fuck you, love me.
Oh,
yeah. Appleton Radio, we're still in the building. JTB and Ghost every Wednesday night, 7 to 9. Listen.appletonradio.com. Listen.appletonradio.com. That was Moon Rocks off the Moon Rocks mixtape, Relaxed and Casual, featuring Shoop and IBI. Gas Station Dinner, I believe, or Diner is what the name of that action was. Before that, you heard Brzezowski's Settling for Less. That was off his Mary Shelley Overdrive CD. And we got right back into it after our chat with Dynamo and Dynamo-P and Micodin with OZ and Teddy Rockspin, Without You, featuring Essence. Whew! Probably haven't played that before either. So yeah, we're getting into Project Dark right now. It was Black, man. Check this out. We haven't played this before ever either. Exclusive, AppletonRadio.com. Let's do it.
Was black, death slowly sliding down the back of my throat like a plastic cup of cough medicine. I choke, twisting and turning inside the ring of gaseous heat, waiting to strike the metal, spark and explode. Sour stomach, the empty plastic bottle had my name on it literally. Doctors hand out designer drugs so often the only thing prescribed for me is purgatory. I twist and burn and ricochet off things, absorbing all of my pain at once. I'm enveloped in flames, barred by chains. Now just a stain for you to lift from satin sheets as Satan shrieks. Get a job, go to jail.
Run away, kill yourself.
Yeah, Project Dark, Sin, the Shaman. Big shout outs to Moshe. The production on that was fresh. I give props where props are due. You know what I mean? Keeping it moving. North Star. Thanks for tuning in every week, homie.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's North Star. Better Days, 2011. Better days coming, better days go. We're gonna see it all, rain, sun, sleet, snow. North Star here and I'm letting you know. The better days coming, better days go. Better days coming, better days go. We're gonna see it all, rain, sun, sleet, snow. North Star here and I'm letting you know. The better days coming, better days go. Puffing on a Dutchie, looking at the skyline. What's happening, God? Is it about my time? No flaws in my grind, it's serious, dog. I done made it this far, beat the worst of odds. Covered in scars, signs of the struggle. When I was in school, got in a little trouble. From there, just double dabbing with a hustle. Got my hands out the game before they could cuff them. Game ain't nothing but crooks and thieves. I've been stress-free since I left these streets. Work like a slave, get a check each week. Spend all my free time wrecking beats. This J carrying shit got my future bright. Rocket in the classroom, gonna be sounding right. Better days are coming, they're finally in sight. I've been waiting on this shit my whole fucking life. Better days coming, better days go. We're gonna see it all, rain, sun, sleet, snow. North Star here and I'm letting you know. The better days coming, better days go. Better days coming, better days go. We're gonna see it all, rain, sun, sleet, snow. North Star here and I'm letting you know. The better days coming, better days go. I write my rhymes to the lightning and thunder. I can't escape the cloud that I'm under. Put fire to trees, sit back and wonder why I feel like January in the middle of the summer. Pain and hunger, give me the drive. Write rhymes on the side, working 9 to 5. Ain't asking for handouts, got too much pride. I'll do whatever it takes just to survive. You'd be buried alive, all the shit that I'm dealt. I do it for my people, that's why I'm felt. I hold my own future, I designed myself. I'ma make it on my own, I don't need y'all help. Better days are coming, the future looks brighter. While we weather the storm, pass that lighter. Roll up the weed and let the Dutchie blaze, and we'll sit right here and wait for better days. Better days coming, better days go. We're gonna see it all, rain, sun, sleet, snow. North Star here and I'm letting you know. The better days coming, better days go. Better days coming, better days go. We're gonna see it all, rain, sun, sleet, snow. North Star here and I'm letting you know. The better days coming, better days go.
Appleton.
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 Motherfuckers talk too much, play tough and act thug on some rah-rah shit and get hit in they mug. Who you kidding, dog? Yo, gag his mouth so he can't use it. Tie him up, light him up, pump the trunk, he's drunk music. You talk too much, act tough and play thug on some rah-rah shit and get hit in your mug. Who you kidding, dog? Yo, gag his mouth so he can't use it. Tie him up, light him up, pump the trunk, he's drunk music.
Infernal regions up on turning seasons, distorting Jesus with a forward thesis of metamesis. I'm standing sleepless, society sheepish, blind to a green pasture, slice the throat of the sacred goat and overthrow they master. Conspiracy theory captured, raptures get misconcepted, slaughtering the economy with media intervention, feeding trough, hold the cloth, cutting off sight perception. Worldwide officials in the middle of the mess kit. Now I gotta be like David Wayne, say a message. They need to learn a lesson upon 9/11. They sit back and laugh while society just lets them. 9 years ago they spoke a new world order, and 2 years ago 1,000+ people were slaughtered. The modern criminal walks and talks the white collar, so the Sagittarian scholar breaks it down real simple. William Cooper wrote a book and CIA crashed through the window. They probably watch your spot, cause now you and your friends know. Whispers of a pale horse, somebody torch heads the memo. Trying to form your ass into a livestock stencil. Jedi won the guard, son, yo, that's the end quote.
You talk too much, play tough and act thug on some rah-rah shit. You getting hit in your mug. Who you kidding, dog? Yo, gag his mouth so he can't use it. Pop the trunk, light him up, tie him up, he's trunk music. You talk too much, play tough and act thug on some rah-rah shit. You getting hit in your mug. Who you kidding, dog? Yo, gag his mouth so he can't use it. Pop the trunk, tie him up, light him up, he's trunk music. I blaze burners after midnight, praise your pearly whites, gates of heaven after 7 o'clock. Kick your shit cock, kick it cock. My main man Sam, he got knocked. We knew the crack spots hot, they found your body in a parking lot. But he forgot that these stakes run high. Once it's time for you to die, you best to find a fucking alibi. His woman cries, praise Selassie, half Asian, half Jamaican, no mistake, you rock the fire. Push my rah-rah, his little sister spoke the la-la. I mourned on the gravestone stone, I told him bye-bye. I meditated deeper while my dog got shot. I watched the echoes of glass rip through half your fucking block. Through bullets and bloodshed, red to Maserati. And through a world order could slaughter Illuminati. Y'all niggas killed my son, I saw the news bullet done. You practice 33 degrees overseas, you claim you Mason. On the world order, makes you want to wonder why daddies rape their daughters while she cries inside of sleeping quarters. While their supporters and quarters down through the southern borders. We had the slaughters, they caught us, look what the fuck you bought on us.
Yeah, that's 2004 Slaughterhouse sampler, Abador. Big shout outs to Jedi 1 and Raise 1. Ill Christ, you know, putting it down for years. He's out in New York, but he definitely got to record some things before he moved out there. So big shout out.
Yeah, man, and before that, North Star and Project Dark. So just getting it in. We got about 20 more minutes of tracks that we've going to pick out and play for you. You know what I mean? As always, plugging that show tonight with Dynamo, Micodin, and Rap Night every Wednesday night. But you also have, I'm drawing a blank.
A lot of things actually going on here in the next couple of weeks as well. I mean, next week you've got Essence CD release party. So, you know, Micodin and Dynamo-P are doing it this week. Next week, Essence, you know, the CD's been out for a while, but she hasn't really done a release show yet, so she wanted to make sure it was a part of Rap Night. I'm going to be out there helping her out and doing a solo set as well. Yep. You know, IBI's in the place. I think he's going to do a couple tracks. So, you know, that's going to be a great show. The following week, we've got Josiah Scribes coming up from Southie, you know, driving up from Boston, getting down on a Wednesday night. I think he's got OD doing a set as well. OD's been doing some crazy solo material up in the classroom with Jay Karen,
nice.
Educated Advocates. and so they're going to have a showcase as well. You know, Grant Street Orchestra coming in the future. So much is going on, man.
One more thing I want to talk about too, just to make sure we're mentioning it nice and early, is the De La Soul Stakes is High cover to cover.
Yeah,
that's
of course.
coming up. You know what I mean? It's,
right. It's the end of this month, the 27th, Tuesday night. $5 cover charge. We got $5 pinnacles and sodas all night long. $3 drafts of a couple different beers, Heineken, some Halloween-ish, all kinds of stuff going on. We're going to have Nate Shoup doing a solo performance.
Nice.
We've got Educated Advocates doing a set of original material. We're going to have DJ sets from Jay Karen. We've got a live band helping do the whole Stakes is High album from front to back. So it's going to be a really good time. If you've come to any of these cover-to-covers, then you know that these are really good shows. And it also gives some local artists a good chance to play some original music for the people that are really only coming out because it's a cover album.
Absolutely, man. No, I'm psyched to see it. So I want to make sure we get that plug in, and we'll be reminding you. Don't worry, because there's still a couple weeks for that action.
Of course. And I mean, beyond that, just so much new music dropping. You know, keep your ears open to what we've got going on, because this Essence album is killing it. Micodin Dynamo-P dropping this week. You know, we've got the Back to Class Educated Advocates album coming out real soon. We've also got, the Ryan Augustus mixtape, Manic Mondays from Dynamo-P.
Dynamo-P, Missile, yourself, Ridiculous, A-Frame's been recording.
Exactly.
Big things happening. And
I think Dre Sr. is either dropping or has already dropped a new album as well. And I know Spose is just in his basement writing trillions of songs and probably recording them too. True. Trails EP.
Shit.
I know Ill by Instinct is in the works. He's in the studio with Delin from recording a bunch of music right now over Shoop Beats.
Yeah, and Shoop is always busy doing it. There's probably things we don't even know about that he's involved with doing that, because he's just that crazy and involved with so much right now.
It's true.
So yeah, a lot of things going on. And just to get back into the music for you tonight, this track I'm pulling out, which is called Shishka, I believe, is by Gabe FM.
Okay.
I just want to give a little head nod, a little shout out to Gabe FM.
Of course, man, of course.
In that track we played by you, Pine Tree State, the one we debuted earlier tonight, you kind of acknowledged like Braden Biddens and the whole roster of old heads and all that. And Gabe FM really was holding it down for a while.
Of course.
Making a lot of moves in the industry.
He hosted the Iron Mike battles at the Well at least 1 year, I think maybe 2.
Yeah, it had some, also what I would deem as like crazy tracks on the main Hip Hop Volume 1 mixtape, which is not what we're going to play. We're going to play this Gabe FM solo track called Shishka that I just dug up out of the archives.
So much
just to
music.
say what up, man, you know what I mean?
Yep, definitely. So big shout out to Gabe FM, everybody that's been putting it down around Portland for years. This is Shishka, Appleton Radio, dropping bombs. Drop it, JT.
Let's go.
Anyone know what this is, class? Anyone? Anyone? Anyone know what this is, class? Anyone? Anyone?
See how the rhyme style's so amazing. No ice on the wrist, but a beat that's blazing. I see you jealous, man, don't be hating. I don't give a fuck if it's your girl I'm dating. No, I stole her. She over here just misbehaving. You in the front cause she got you waiting. But I'm just gonna kick it for another second to prove to you stupid that I can get a naked in. You know how Gabe must do this. Got naked so much that people think she's a nudist. Oh man, you so clueless. You're the definition of what a fool is. Me and my man about to hit the bar. Then we hit the boards with the shishka ball. They wanna go steady, I'ma be like Nog. Some know that they want me to do is run up in it raw. Me and my man about to hit the bar. Then we hit the boards with the shishka ball. They wanna go steady, I'ma be like Nog. Some know that they want me to do is run up in it raw.
Anyone know what this is, class? Anyone? Anyone? Anyone know what this is, class? Anyone? Anyone?
My fine mommies just tell the truth. You like the light skin, cocky with no profit. Whack guys can't cut it. You wanna crack it or gut it. Manhandle your body at the same time. Love it. I got just what you need to kill your craving. When you step on the floor and crush on Gaben. See how the rhyme style's so amazing. No ice on the wrist, but a beat that blazing. Me and my man about to hit the bar. Then Then we hit the boards with the shish kebab. They wanna go steady, I'ma be like Nog. Some know that they want me to do is run up in their ball. Me and my man about to hit the ball. Then we hit the boards with the shish kebab. They wanna go steady, I'ma be like Nog. Some know that they want me to do is run up in their ball.
Anyone know what this is?
Appleton.
Anyone?
Appleton.
Anyone know what this is?
Yo,
Class?
anyone know?
Anyone?
Appleton.
Oh man, it's over? I'm out of here. I gotta hit the bar, man.
Yeah, Dre Sr., Click North, yo. You're never gonna meet anybody that's got more balls, who spits ruthless shit inside these four walls, type to make you toothless whenever the war calls. More bras fitted to a soldier hardcore squad. I get it and believe it. You know that I'm so fresh, leaving impression in your chest like an orthopedic. I'm so weeded, can roll a smoke upon the cess, and every session takes the stress and release. I spit with insanity, half ain't understanding me. I rap with calamity, fistfuls of profanity. You can't damage me cause I'm suffering from my vanity. Don't get mad at me, it's just a life God handed me, and I handed him back a stack of whack dead MCs who lack the sack. In fact, to take cracks at me, catastrophe like it has to be. You'll get smacked back to class with this masterpiece.
I'm jumping up to the top spot, cause I got your block hot. Keep them coming non-stop, everything I drop's hot. Writtens keep them fizzing like Coca-Cola and Pop Rocks. Hope you got your protection, throw on your sunblock, cause I'm hotter than 10,000 degrees. A lyrical pandemic about to spread like disease. People keep on wondering on how I'm flowing with these, and rhyming over these beats like a three-headed beast. What you don't know, my whole flow is lemonade. We producing hits every minute, so call it Minute Maid. When I put the pen to page, escaping the pentabrade. So please direct your attention over the center stage, where I'm rocking it, kick-starting apocalypse. Climbing so fast, it's like I'm strapped to a rocket ship. So point them in the direction where they can cop this shit, and they be pulling they ducats out of their pockets quick.
Click when lyricists with the Bruce Lee kick. This is tremendous vocals with the big fling spit. It's ridiculous to think your rhymes could go against this. You and your team combined couldn't get within a sentence. You some bitches, get the wood and all the splinters. For king, we send you back to the hood. A princess, we're too good. We been like the troops to U.S. Sick as George W. Bush looking for crew. So crude, don't pretend to be your friend. So we're seeing you these threats, stay out of reach. You get within a foot or inch, yes, and things get intense. Singing and preachers, family members making funeral arrangements. You and your man's head brushes, but you can't paint death when we draw. The ink's red with cowboys, the scene's west, and we're aiming at your chest and the plans to be aggressive. Sending shots till you rest, understand that no man can mess with them.
Chug a lug. So, clap your hands should clap. You on the right side of the full-scale attack. If you know where you're going or where you're at, we're gonna do it like this, do it like that. Clap your hands should clap. We're here to provide what's proclaimed as fact. Yeah, heard the name, we don't play the back. We can't do it like this, do it like that. Mike hits the foul slick shit, and rock shows y'all visit your pal biscuit. I chop samples of biscuit while twisting and convention trick to slip the stylistics. Twist bliss in the back of class, and if I don't have licks, I'ma whip that ass. Not bad to the core, but I'm bad with the core. So when I finish up this 40, I'll be back at the store. Tour on my mind, but I'm working hard. Drink wine all night, go to work and slob. That's why rapping for me be your perfect job. Word to rhyme, we swerve giving birds because we supreme and deserve applause. Since I was 16 getting served at bars, and this team came to hurt your squad. Where you seen better turn to the church of God. So clap your hands should clap. Right side of the full-scale attack. If you know where you're going or where you're at, we're gonna do it like this, do it like that.
Acquired a higher intelligence through my development. Firestarter, accelerant, and master of my element. I'm tiring you liars and inaccurate embellishments. Couldn't copy guap and these flow without misspelling it. Devil's advocate, educated radioactivist. Beat up on the track like a practicing sadomasochist. Pass me the fit, better plan on me drinking half of it. Sorry, but honestly, probably won't get it back again. Pour it in a glass and store it straight in my abdomen till 3 or 4 in the morning to chase it with aspirin.
whispering. Back to the couch or the floor, whatever house I'm in. Going out tomorrow, I'm planning to black out again. Douse I'm in the chemical spill that my skills founded in, and still find time to get drunk with my town councilman. 1 to 3 lyrically till they release Faust again. Bring works home, have a door while out again.
So, clap your hands should clap. You on the right side of a full-scale attack. If you know where you're going, the way you're at, we're gonna do it like this, do it like that. Clap your hands should clap. We're here to provide what we claim is fact. Y'all heard the name, we don't play the back. We can't do it like this, do it like that.
Clap your hands clapping applause. I don't clap gats at cats or be yapping at whores. I just came to make it happen, chug a paps or a course. Like, grip the mic and start rattling off. Like, I've been slaying suckers sober on the daily. Let me try a drunken pilot. I'm a riot off the Baileys. What's the Jameson? Whiskey to get me up in that frame again. Feeling kinda foggy, forgetting the name of friends. That's fine, they'll forgive me in the morning. For right now, I'm funneling the fifth of Captain Morgan. I know I'm hated by my organs. It could never be a donut, so I'm drinking on some more gin. Minus the tonic. You can drop the T, and I'll add a CHR on it. I might bomb it if I'm bombed to the core. Asleep in the back of the easy on my mom's wood floor.
So, clap your hands should clap. Right side of a full-scale attack. If you know where you're going, the way you're at, we're gonna do it like this, do it like that.
And I'ma do it to death. Put my best foot forward, step into what's next. And if I'm not in the lab trying to work towards checks, I'm probably with a fly chick having porno sex. Love to flex, show all my skill. Since back in 01 when I was naturally ill naturally. Smart, not stupid is what I had to be. Now I'm teaching classes with my educated faculty. Stay after school if you need extra notes, but don't get pissy when I'm drunk, cause I'm angry your throat. And even though I don't drink like I did when I was younger, I'll still sit down at the table and drink you under. The shotgun champion, who is at a higher level, higher caliber, a grade that you can't be in it to win, that's just part of the game. It's EA and OD, 4 of the illest inmates. So
clap your hands should clap. You on the right side of a full-scale attack. If you know where you're going, the way you're at, we're gonna do it like this, do it like that. Clap your hands should clap. We're here to provide what's proclaimed as fact. Y'all heard the name, we don't play the back. We came to do it like this, do it like that.
Yeah, like that. Featuring OG. It's the Educated Advocates on Appleton Radio.
Wait, who got my keys?
Me and JT holding it down every week, every Wednesday night. Thank y'all for tuning in. Check the podcast. Check the past shows.
Check the fan page. Check the email. Check yourself. Appleton Radio is what we're all about, and we want to give another big shout out to Micodin and Dynamo-P for coming through tonight, and urge you to go support their CD release, Let the Sleepers Sleep. I hold it in my hand. Dynamo-P and Micodin, we've talked so much about it.
Great
11
cover
tracks
art.
of fire, and you can check them out tonight. So we plan to see you there. And we plan to see you next week, 7 to 9 Wednesday. Lady Essence in the building. I'm not sure if she's bringing anybody with her.
Could be some surprise guests. Who knows? We can cipher up.
Hey.
All kinds of things are possible when you're working with two guys like me and JT here. We come together every Wednesday to make sure that we give you guys a real live show to listen to, be able to hear exactly what's going on in the scene, give your own input, let us know what's going on, give us your music. Man, we're just constantly trying to achieve, more people hearing the movement that we've got here. So help us out, spread the word, let people know. Appleton Radio, 207 Hip Hop, Big Easy Rap Night. We co-align with all of it and continue to create. You know what I mean? Because that's what's needed for this shit to grow right here.
Word up. And another person who's helping do a lot of that growing DJ Main Event. We're going to ride out on 207 Hitman, which just features a roster. We played it before in the Appleton Radio Show program, but it's a posse cut. You've got Flopez.
Wait. Hold on.
Whoa.
If any of you guys, and this is even good for the podcast because I want to see.
Okay.
But without looking at it, I want to see if everybody or if anybody can go ahead and post all the MCs that are in this track. You post all the names of the MCs on this track on our wall, and we'll actually go ahead and hook you up with a free gift. It could be a Dynamo-P Sleeper Sleep album. It could be an Educated Advocates album. It could be a Sandbag album. It could be a T-shirt. Who knows?
Just a friendly reminder, to get to our wall directly, go to www.facebook.com/Appleton Radio, AppletonRadio. RADIO.
That's right.
.com. No, there's no .com after that. Sorry, I'm an asshole.
No, but just go ahead and check us out. Search us on Facebook, the Appleton Radio Show.
You know you're a fan. That's
We're
why you're
on
listening.
iTunes. Get it going. Let us know how many MCs, 27, 35. Doesn't matter. Post
222.
it up. Let us know. We're gonna keep it going here. We got more coming for you guys with this track. Next week we're gonna have more exclusives, more old school tracks, and a lot of good time to spend with Lady Essence. So stay tuned, y'all. Keep it live. Live and breathe that hip hop, y'all.
Appleton.
What up, main event? DJ main event under the Lopez. Yeah, yo, with that smooth type of flavor I'm rocking, I plan to get as many hits as John Stockton got assists. And I'm not stopping it there. Michael Webb for the scorer title, besides I've been a rival with the legends to get. It was surprised to see the dirty villain rise steadily. When will he reach his peak? Not the century, it's deafening. The noise we make without saying the word, cause the presence is definitely heard, flipping out the bird.
Watch and observe, we rock from the block to the birds, and stick out through the cloud from imposters and herbs. Word, making the plane repent and get bent like the boomerang at main events. Straight gents made gems like 10 years plus. Ain't slow enough, friends, foes, envy us. Here to crush and bust under crazy pressure. The MC to speak and make your beat fresh.
Coming to get ya, want to be as sick as I am. Relax and go through it with the mic in my hand. If I'm a superhero, then I'm my own villain. During the day, I'm Sam, but at night, I'm Element. Oops, I just gave away my identity. You can try to steal it from me, but you'll never be me. You're doomed to be a geeky gangster wannabe for the rest of your existence. Me, I'm real, these are logistics.
I freak unique lectures, speak in rare sectors, and rep with the best connecting this main network. A rhyme expert who keeps it vintage and expands over lands to brand new dimensions. Inventing styles by the pals and labs. I thought you knew. EA, we taking fools to class where we school them. Teach them how to stay progressing, signing off to take care and always blessing sessions.
Don't ask who I run or who I rap with, you dumber. It's 207 all tied together, ask your mother. Main rap, the main act, the cool comers. With hot tracks, the top hats, through summer. So, but it's not my fault, you new runners who don't pay dues. I came through, chains covered. Looking for the signs like I'm parking in the city. And nothing's coming with me but a marvelous committee.
The most notorious, known for the way that we flow. Never chasing a hoe, but we be chasing the dough. Yeah, the bill is a city, and Maine is a state. The nation is a team, that's why everybody hates. Yeah, see me in the spot, I'm looking clean like a dope boy. I'm in the scene, I'm looking mean, making mad noise. So put your hands in the air if you down with it. Light us up, drink it up, and get down with it.
Girl, remember me, gotta recognize the names. Hitting the burner, flipping the word, venomous murder, turning the page. What the fuck you represent? It's the Northern Lights team, top of the map and counting the stack, banging them out and living a dream. I don't give a fuck about them getting paper, it's the project. All that bullshit that you talking, eat the stack and get to walking, hit the stepping, spitting, weapon, loading ammo, clicking dead and flipping forward off the mental, decimating as the guess. So if you're looking for your boy, you know where to find me. 95 line with the 40 right beside me, baggy full of hocus, hope the fuzz don't notice. Windows up to keep the smoking, hit the exit and I'm coasting. Yeah, right back up on the scene, hit my homie main event, up time to do this thing. Got the Northern Lights with me, cause that's my team. Murder versus about as easy as 1, 2, 3.
The masses attracted, the crowd ponders. Which way he's gonna go with it, he goes yonder. Upper in the buck, drop down just like Contra. Had to go at it raw shit, I lack Contra. Deceptive, selected, Decepticon elected. On the dark side of the moon, felt rejected. Forgot on the third, I was scheduled for resurrection. Big on rockin' like I said for re-election.
Balls and old block, I've been sick with it. Nippers and writtens and sniffles to syphilis, isn't it? Equips and snuffle up and just pumping it, needed just a minute. Panties ruffle up a bit, some pussies get your whiff of it. Now I admit that I'm bitter, but it's ridiculous. Labels won't even risk any business on the articulate. Better off to drink like a fish and spit gibberish. At least that's the excuse that I use, and I'ma stick with it.
I make magic while you faggots stand static. You thought Nas was coming, chill out, it's Calmatic. Got bars for days, holding your beats captive. And I'm shaking and baking, MC's looking real drastic. It's comfort food, and we're repping from Bangor. If we're talking hoes, y'all know that we bang more. Collecting cash, man, we're looking like landlords. Main event, tell these motherfuckers who we bang for.
Yeah, you already know how we get down. Go and get Febreze, cause you know we the shit now. It's under the radar with main event. It's the second round, so we swinging for the fence. This is KOF, but you knew that. Getting all this talent on one track, how'd you do that? It wasn't me, but I tell you who it was. DJ Main Event, so show him love.
Yeah, this under the radar. Don't get caught by cops, cause we got a detector. No, it's not Cacti Inspector. Even though we hot, just for the record. Main Event about KOF for a checker. KOF for cops, gonna spread it to you next up. Fess up, them lines will have you all chest up. And back down, don't need to ask around. We handing it
out.
I'm
like a soldier spitting, cause I
I was over spitting. It's no decision, it's over. You know I'm shitting like nobody shitting. Just go. I'm so sick and hoes wishing those pigeonholes switching those bitches. Go get them dose and a fold style. Let them know. Never know just what'll happen if I blow. Whose mouth will stay running? Whose lips sound so? Listen on you like it was a restroom seat, dog, and nothing like clips without a Neptune's beat.
The roof off this whole spot, jigs in this bitch. I go from cool to hot with the flip of the switch. And I suggest you let it go for you been needing this dick. That's just the way you go when you flow when your image is this. Getting that ill on that bill, it's so butter. Flexing rap skill on that kill, I don't stutter. Another UTR mixtape, two's the number. Made events my brother from another motherfucker. Run up on another sucker, disappear in the night. Under the radar, like a stealth jet taking flight. You can't even keep up cause I'm flying at Mach 3. Stop me, not me, cause I rock at the top speed like a product from Lockheed. Built with deadly intent. In the path of destruction when I begin my descent. I got these rappers out of shape like I was saying get bent. Because I'm the prize fighter and this is the main event.
It's Mr. Show Off, Mr. Songwriter, Mr. Rap Star, Dynamo-P with a sick bars, and you're listening to Appleton Radio. Yo.